Welcome, Warrior fans, to Vian, Oklahoma. TJ Scholes here and Kyle Harris here in eastern Oklahoma to watch your number 1 ranked Washington Warriors take on the number 4 ranked Vian Wolverines in 0-week action of Oklahoma high school football. Kyle, a big matchup to start this initial game of the season.
Yep, number 1, number 4. Some can say number 3. Tulsa World had him pick number 3, TJ, but yeah, I mean, usually first games are snoozers, man, but you can't ask for probably one of the most anticipated games in the state this week. Just a big matchup on week 1, and ready to see what this Warrior team has to offer coming off a state runner-up last year.
2 state runner-ups in a row. They're trying to go for that gold this year. Graduated some, but reloaded. We'll hear what Coach Brad Beller has to say with his Coach's Show interview with Stuart McPherson, Mr. McPherson. Right now, you're watching Washington Warriors football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Welcome, everyone. Brad Beller's Coach's Show here on Squirtle in the pregame before the Washington and Vian game. Stuart McPherson, Brad Beller. We're going to talk to the head coach a little bit about tonight's game. We're going to talk a little bit about the scrimmage from last week and this upcoming season. Brad, let's start with your scrimmage last week against Tuttle. You go out 2 state final teams last year, you in 2A, Tuttle in 4A, and if the scoreboard's lit up, it could be a Washington win, I think. But you're the head coach. You tell us more what you felt like coming out of that scrimmage.
I think where Tuttle and Washington are both at is in a scrimmage instead of just trying to win the scrimmage. I think we both knew that there were certain things that we needed to work on. And Coach Ballard does a really good job of, setting his team up. I think that's why we've continued that scrimmage, even though in the last several years they've had the upper hand on us. But he knows that we're going to work on things. We're not just going to stick to some big play to keep trying to force it down to where we can say we beat Tuttle. But the way that we were executing, the way that our team was playing the other night, I really do feel like we would have had a chance in a game. There were a lot of things that we could have done better, which to me is where you want to be at this time of the year. We didn't finish the drive inside the goal on the goal line. We have to be able to finish that. We had a couple bad penalties that set a couple of drives that would have stalled a couple of drives in the game, and so I do think that we've got to continue to move forward with some of those things on the execution and not give up the big play. So there was enough out there for us to learn from that I really think that is going to make us a better team in the future, even though we did as well as we did.
Brad, let's talk about tonight, and we'll talk more about it a little bit later, but just the schedule part of it. Vian tonight, Sulphur at home next week, Jones in week 3 at Jones. A juggernaut of 3 non-district games. Let's talk about those 3 in a group.
Vian is always going to be athletic and physical. That's the one thing that they bring year in and year out. That's the reason why they were able to snap Vian's 30-something game or Millwood's 30-something game winning streak, is because they are so athletic. But on top of that, they just bring a physicality that a lot of teams don't like to play against. They don't, and so I really think that whenever we decided we were going to add them, that was what we wanted to see. Is they're going to have speed everywhere, they're going to have size, but they're going to be physical, and so we need to find out who's going to hit, who's going to jump in the middle of someone, and who's going to get people in tackle in space. Can we cover in space? And then you turn it around in Sulphur, and that's for many reasons. Sulphur is a legendary program with a legendary coach that on the same end. They're going to, where Vian might spread you out, they're going to be physical on defense, but they might spread you out a little bit. Sulphur is going to line up, and they're going to just try to hit you in the mouth, and they're going to do it repeatedly. And you know what's coming. The 3 or 4 plays, they've got multiple plays, but they've got 3 or 4 plays you know that they're going to run, and you have to be very disciplined with them. So, and then Jones, the high-flying, air raid, throw it all over the place.
New coach this year.
New coach, and he'll bring, I'm sure, his new wrinkles, and they have a great coaching staff up in Jones. So it's one of those things where we're going to get to see every type of offense, every type of defense. We're going to get to see speed, size, everything in those first 3 weeks at multiple places, not multiple positions. That way we can evaluate where we're at and what we need to fix going into district play, and then ultimately, hopefully, in a long playoff run.
You have a bye after the first 3. Probably a good chance to catch your breath, and if you got any nicks or bumps or bruises, and then we start into district play. District's changed a little bit. Marlowe's gone. They weren't in your district. They have been in the past, but you still have your traditional Lindsay, Purcell. Lost Lexington, but gained Little Axe, and brought Frederick back in.
Frederick Comanche, it's kind of a mixture of the two districts we've been in for the last 15 years.
Another road trip.
A lot of the road trip. At least we don't have Mangum and Hobart to have to go to again. But it's a district where 6 of the 8 teams that we have in our district made the playoffs last year. And if you roll that over, it's going to be one of 2 districts that can say that. And so we do have a deeper district, but we feel like we're good enough to go win the district if we will go execute out. Lindsay has everyone back from last year. They
have a new coach.
They have a new coach. Coach Henry does a great job. Frederick has Coach Tyler has been there for several years and has done a great job. They're only 2 years removed from the quarterfinals. Comanche's been in the playoffs the last several years in a row. We've seen them in the playoffs. Then you add the Purcell, CCS, and then you have Crooked Oak and Little Axe Little Axe has been in there the last couple of years, and so is Crooked Oak. So I guess Little Axe is new this 2 years.
Yeah, they've dropped down.
The previous couple of years they were in our district. So a lot of familiar faces, but now they're all back in the district with us. So it should be an exciting district year and a good season to watch Washington football.
Strode Lanham, a Washington graduate, the head coach at Little Axe.
Little Axe. Coach Fearborn, we got him from Little Axe, and then Strode takes over, and knowing what Strode is, knowing him from when he was a little kid in Little League, football is very, very important to him. And so you know that he's going to work his tail off each and every day. And what makes him a really good coach, besides just the X and O's and the passion for football, he's got a passion for kids.
Right.
And you know he's going to do a really good job at Little Axe.
Well, Brad, let's talk about this year's team that coming off of state finals last 2 years in a row. I know that state finals is always the goal. How do you make sure that these kids don't get complacent?
The biggest thing that we've been trying to do this year, last year was a little different. It was, it didn't happen by accident. We have to continue to work and set a good standard. This year there's a little bit more pain. The year before it was, we got beat in the state championship. We're going to be good again this year. Can we do it again? This year was, we know we can be there. We know it's not going to be given. We know it's going to be a long road. There are a lot of really good teams in the regular season and the playoffs that's going to be awaiting us even to get to that point. But utilizing that pain to not play on an emotion, but to keep us focused of, hey, we were right there. We were right there, and we didn't get it done. And we all have to say, what can we do to get that extra touchdown, to get that extra yardage, to get that extra stop, so we can say that we are state champions.
Because you're probably going to come out number 1, and that target on your back is going to be an awful big target, but it's been there.
It has been there, and we told them, we said, with Marlowe going up to 3A, the biggest thing that we have to make sure that we do is that when that target's on our back, that we are continuing to pull away from the competition. Because if you put, who's the returning champion? Oh, they're gone. Well, we're the ones that played them in the championship game, and Beggs and Rejoice Christian feel like, hey, we can beat Washington. There's a lot of teams that probably want their crack at us, and those are 2 that won it.
And you're playing one tonight.
We're playing, and Vian's won, and Jones has won, and we've knocked Jones out the last 2 years in the playoffs. And then you turn around and you have Rejoice that we beat in the quarterfinals last year. That was a great, talented team that will be right there waiting on us again if we are happen to get there. And then, of course, Beggs, the last 2 seasons. So we have a lot of enemies, and we told them that what we want to make sure that we're doing is that, during the week of work, we are running up that mountain when it gets to game week, we turn around and we put the target right there on our chest and are ready to fight them. So I think this team's bought into the work and the culture that we have established here at Washington. They're ready and wanting to take that next step.
All right, Brad, let's wrap it up here on Squirtle in the pregame. Keys to victory tonight.
Got to play within ourselves. Can't let the bright lights and all of a sudden we're doing more than what we're supposed to be doing. And then we have to play with great discipline, and we have to use our depth that we have this year. So have to utilize all three of those things to make sure that we come out on top and then win.
All right, Brad, best of luck to you and the Warriors tonight. Everybody stay tuned. When we come back after this commercial break, TJ and Kyle will have more of the pregame from Vian. For the coach, Brad Beller, I'm Stuart McPherson. Stay tuned here on Squirtle.
Welcome back, Warrior fans, as we have the coin toss. Captains for the Vian Wolverines. Number 10, Diego Ramos. Number 20, Deshaun Mays. Number 64, Nick Scroggins. And number 73, Marshall Ross. For the Warriors,
Captain
Hayden Milner, Wyatt McCauley, Cole Scott, and Jackson Hendricks.
6 is Isaiah Tyler. 60 is Wyatt McCauley.
So we wait the coin toss. We'll head down to
Jason
the
Hendricks,
third guy
5.
on our
Cole Scott,
booth,
7.
Stuart McPherson. Stuart, how's it looking down there on the field?
Gentlemen, it's warm. It's warm down here. The grass is real thick. I'm sure that's on purpose. They're going to try to slow the Warriors down a little bit with some grass, but I don't think it's high enough to slow Washington down. You know, you're looking at that's one thing. You go back when Kyle Harris was playing, they were slow. They were real slow.
I wasn't slow.
This grass would have tripped you first thing. That's what messed your knee up already.
Yeah, Walter's America.
Yeah, it was a high grass. But Washington has a plethora of running backs. And, you know, in Coach Beller's coaches show, he talked about having, he's going to start 22 different guys tonight. They're going to start 11 on offense and 11 different one on defense. And he said, you know, in the past we've been able to do that. And it might be, well, this one guy's he's not the best, but he's going to get somebody off the field. He said, this year, truly, the 11 that we have on each side of the football are the best 11 that's going to go. And that's going. I think that, especially week one, you've made a trip for 2.5 hours over here. That's going to be a big difference. We'll see that come in play, guys, in the third and fourth quarter tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right, Stuart. We talked about that last night when we got together to discuss the game, and the depth that the Warriors have on both sides of the ball is going to be valuable for them throughout this game and throughout the entire season. We're going to take a break, pay for some bills here with our sponsors. We always thank our sponsors for donating their money for advertising to keep this free of charge. If you guys want to, if your business wants to donate, please email me, tjscholes@wps-isd.com, so that you can get your ads on the air and help support Washington Athletics. You're watching Warrior Football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Is in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are the leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs all over Oklahoma and in Texas. Their involvement in and support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go Warriors!
Darren Beller and Jason Hendricks, owners of Air Product Supply in Goldsby, are proud to sponsor the Washington Warriors on Squirtle for the 2021 season. APS is the regional distributor of Climate Master geothermal heat and air equipment and Lux Air and Knoxbox as well. If you are looking for a local heat and air service company, call us at 405-288-0233 and we can put you in contact with the local professional heat and air company. All the employees of APS want to wish Coach Brad Beller and the rest of the Warriors and coaching staff the best of luck this football season. Go Warriors!
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities, because we're in your communities, with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Welcome back to Vian, Oklahoma. TJ Scholes here with Kyle Harris and Stuart McPherson. Before the break, we were discussing the depth of the Warriors' offensive line and defensive line. That comes in handy whenever you're not having to play every single down. Those guys are going to be really fresh, going after Deshaun Mays and Diego Ramos. And the offensive line be fresh, trying to pave room for big-time running back that the Warriors have in Cole Scott.
Yeah, TJ, you're right on that, buddy, because in small-town football, you usually don't have guys that can go. Well, most of your guys are going to go both ways. Most of your big play guys are going to go both ways, offense and defense. This year is not the case. Major Cantrell coming back. He was a sophomore last year, boys. Coming back as a junior this year. Threw 33 TDs last year. A little rocky in the state championship, but you know that kid was young last year. He's got a lot of growing to do. Talking to the coaches this year, he's definitely improved. He's slinging the ball right now. And then right behind him, you've got Mr. Scott, 31 TDs last year. TJ, he's going to be a big-time running back. Not only with Scott, though, they've got 2 or 3 running backs that they can sub out. They've got plenty of depth there. On the offensive ball, they've got one of the biggest lines they've ever had here. I mean, they're going to be physical up front. And talking to the coaches, man, they're excited to see this explosive line in the trenches and just get off the ball, get this offense rolling. Hopping over the defensive side, man, they've got 7 returning starters this year, TJ. Lost some key players last year. Kobe Scott, Hendricks, Lane Steele, also Rope Scott. But, man, you've got Milner there. You got a bunch of key guys here on this defense. Spalding.
Lost other Spalding, linebacker, great. He did a great job. Had an opportunity to play in the All-State games, and just he was playing through so much injury throughout the season, showing the toughness of a Warrior. And so his presence will be missed a little bit at that linebacker position. Led the team in tackles, and so someone will have to step in there. But like you said, we had you mentioned Kobe Scott and Luke Hendricks, 2 wideouts that were big threats last year, but a couple new guys might step into those spots.
Yeah, you got Alexander stepping in there. They're going to double tight this year, TJ. Going to be a little bit different. Last year we had the size on the perimeter, be able to spread the field down. It's going to be a little bit different this year. I know. Talking to Stuart last night, Stuart was happy. They're going to go a little double tight action,
right?
And play a little old school power football, man. But what that's going to do, TJ, that's going to open up some big holes. If you got a couple of 2 tights there, also have some guys split out. That's going to open up the middle for a big run game.
The Warriors won the toss and elected to defer to the second half. kicking this year for the Washington Warriors is Mason Thomas. Did some kicking last year as a freshman. Kobe Scott was the primary kicker for the Warriors last year, and Sam Hegeman did the extra points. Now it's all on the shoulders of Mason Thomas. Back to receive for the Vian Wolverines, number 20, Deshaun Mays, an electric running back. Lots of touchdowns for him last year, over 1,700 yards rushing, 27 touchdowns for the running back from Vian.
Back deep for Sean Mays.
Thomas with the pooch kick gets the number 1, Riley Ellis. He calls fair catch, and
Ball caught by Riley.
Wolverines will start their first possession of the season just outside the 25-yard line.
Yeah, going to be big for this defense this year. TJ going to go with a 4-3 look. Don't forget last year, 4 games, this team only gave up 3 scores, and they also had 3 shutouts last year. So this team kind of rested on their defense last year, had a very explosive offense, but their defense was pretty stellar all year last year.
Diego Ramos starts at quarterback for the Wolverines. He fakes the handoff and throws a little pass out. It's a fumble on the first play of the game, and the Warriors are acting like they have it, and they do. Ben Vaughn with the fumble recovery, and the Warriors are in the pay dirt zone.
Stuart, you definitely always want to win the turnover battle. That's not the way Vian had this planned out to start this game.
Yeah, you trying to make something out of nothing there. There was not a lot for him to do. He's trying to cut it back. Should have just took it on up the field. He saw a bunch of white shirts coming there.
Junior quarterback leading the team is Major Cantrell. He'll start out with Cade Norman on the right side with Nate Robertson, tight end. They hand it off to Cole Scott, running up the right, cuts back up the middle, and he is good up at the line of scrimmage. Brought down by number 1, Riley Ellis. 2-yard loss on the play. Bring up second down and 12. 11:05 to go in the first quarter.
It's going to be physical up front tonight, boys. Number 40 there, Destry Bethel came plowing through the middle there. It's going to be a big-time physical game for this offensive line.
Cage Morris and Cade Norton on the outside. Cole Scott finds the gap to the right side, stiff arms a guy, and then runs another one over. Looks like he might be inside the 10-yard line there. A little bit short of the first down marker. Bring up 3rd and short for the Warriors.
Be close there, have about 2 yards here. Cole Scott, he's such a downhill runner, TJ. He's good, man. You got to look to Coach Beller to go back to him in this situation right here. Just keep giving it to him, get 2 or 3 yards a pop, keep picking up first downs.
Cantrell takes the snap, and he is blown up. Number 73, Marshall Ross, is able to get through the line of scrimmage and tackle Cole Scott for about a 2-yard loss and bring up 4th down and 4 for the Warriors. And they are probably going to go for it. Look for them to utilize one of their big tight ends here, Kyle.
Yeah, very possible. Like we said, we're going to see a lot of double tight. That's going to keep the run game open, but it's also, we've got 2 pretty big guys that are tight end.
Cantrell's pass falls incomplete, knocked away at the last second by number 22, looks like. Eli Callie. Be a turnover on downs. No harm, no foul for that turnover by the Wolverines.
Yeah, give credit to Vian though, especially after having a turnover there, coming up with a stop there, getting the ball back in your hands and not giving up any points right there. That's you got to be happy about that if you're Coach Willis.
Guys, that thick grass came out from under us.
Yep. They send Mays in motion, and then they hand it off to number 2, Mason Wright. That name sounds familiar. One of the Wright family members from Vian. They had 2 other Wrights a couple years ago that are now playing at Oklahoma State. That is, I believe, a cousin of him, freshman, good-looking running back for the Wolverines.
Good job, DN, right there. Hayden Milner getting upfield and turning that back to his linebackers there. Warriors ended up getting about a 1-yard loss.
9 minutes to go in the first quarter. It'll be 2nd down and 11 for the Wolverines. Handoff goes again to right, and the swarm of Warriors are there to keep them from getting many yards. A couple yards on play will bring up a 3rd down and about 7. We apologize for the bar in the stream. There's a window pane that we have to fight right now. There's not a lot of space here, Kyle.
We're out here among the field Wolverines on I call this a little Sunday church dessert table.
3rd down and 7. They fake the handoff. Ramos is looking to run. He's being chased. Got to make Cole Beller miss. Good tackle by Cole Beller. Looks like he's going to be able to get the 1st down, though, after about a 10-yard gain. Wolverines, 1st down and 10 at the 25.
Great presence in the pocket there by the quarterback. 3rd-year starter, TJ. He had a host of Warriors getting ready to pursue him in the backfield, and he stepped up and ended up making a good scramble on 3rd down there, pick up the 1st down.
Good athlete, Ramos is. He's got some looks at baseball. Baseball is his sport of choice. And he's going to have some opportunity to play at the next level. Looks like we got a legal substitution by the Wolverines. They're changing their personnel. Number 40, Destry Bethel, we called his name earlier. That's a big looking kid there.
Not just big, but physical looking. I mean, he's pretty stocky. He's got some good looking kids.
1st down and 15. Handoff goes to right, and nice tackle by Ben Vaughn. He's able to trip him up for no gain. Wright put a nice move on Vaughn, but he's able to grab his cleat, keep him from gaining any yards.
We talked about Vaughn a lot last year. Good speed, TJ. He saw him right there coming off the edge. Good open field tackle.
And there's not much to him. He weighs about $130, but he's not afraid to stick his nose in there and hit people from that linebacker position. 2nd down and 14. Ramos looking to throw. It's over the middle, almost intercepted by Jackson Hendricks. Looked like he was surprised that ball was there, Kyle.
Yeah, you can definitely tell he's got some baseball potential. That ball was thrown on a bullet right through the middle of Jackson's hands, but that's one of them. I'm sure Jackson sees that one again. He's going to be coming down with it.
7:17 to go in the first quarter. Score 0-0. It's 3rd and 15 for the Wolverines. Ramos pitches it backwards to Deshaun Mays. He's looking for some room to run. He's got some. And finally, some Warriors are able to get a hold of him. He ran a long ways in the opposite wrong direction, Kyle. He didn't ever get it cut up field. Gained 5 on the play, but that's going to bring up 4th and long for the Wolverines, and they look like they're about to punt.
Yeah, Washington had a little pressure dialed up there. They had a lot of guys in the backfield. He was able to get through that first layer, get to the edge, but there was a bunch of Warriors that swarmed in on him.
Punting for the Wolverines, number 9, Caden Fulbright. And back to receive for the Warriors. Can't really tell that number. Looks like Cade Norman.
Yeah, it is Cade.
Nice high punt. Going to bounce at the 50. Take a Wolverine bounce, and Cade Norman's able to scoop it up.
Kind of gutsy there, Cade. You think if he was going to field it on the hop, he'd be getting on that first one and let it bounce around for a minute. Either way, Warrior offense is getting ready to take the field.
That looked like Cade had to play some of that infield he did in the spring when the Warrior baseball team won the state championship. Ball will be on the Warrior 43-yard line.
TJ, you called it a while ago, but let's see one of them big tight ends get their hands on a ball right here.
They send Norman in motion. Fake it. Looking to the left side. Got a man wide open. It's Cage Morris. And he catches it. He's at the 10. 5. Touchdown, Warriors.
Wide open.
58-yard touchdown pass from Cantrell to Morris.
Big time catch right there. You got to like that for Cage. Cage got quite a few snaps last year as as a young guy, but he's definitely, we lost some big-time receivers last year, TJ, so, you know, you're looking for some guys to step up, and you got to like that. First wide-open ball down the field, get his balls on it, and get in the end zone.
Well-designed play there by the coaching staff to get a wide-open receiver.
Caught the Vian defense looking run all the way.
Yeah. Mason Thomas on for the extra point. Hendricks gets the snap down and
no good.
Blocked. Guys came running through the line, so score will remain 6-0. The Warriors strike first. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Warriors strike first with 6:26 to go in the first quarter. 58-yard touchdown pass from Major Cantrell to Cage Morris gives them a 6-0 lead. A two-play drive. Kind of like that. Pretty quick, huh?
Yeah, pretty impressive. And you look for that on that first series there. They kind of Coach Beller wanted to get Cole Scott going and kind of went with the run game there. But you know, with our receiver potential and definitely two big tight ends, you know, they're going to air it out this year. And one play, big time score.
I guess that was one play, right? Yeah, it wasn't two plays, one. Kicking off for the Warriors.
You're the math teacher, right?
Yeah, I know. Hey, it's all right. I'll keep them honest up here.
Mason Thomas kicking off again. Last time, Pooch kicked it to number 1, Riley Ellis. Wolverines have moved Deshaun Mays to that same spot, and now he kicks it away from Mays to Wright. Wright catches that at the 20. Taking his time, and Jake Cole's there to wrap up and tackle along with number 11, Case Taylor, two linebackers for the Warriors in on the special teams tackle.
That's a good thing about having speed, TJ. You know, if you can't kick it all the way down the field, you know, we lost a good kicker last year, but if you can't kick it all the way down the field, you got to let that speed, give it time to get down the field, and you seen it right there with Jake Cole.
Wolverines come out, single receiver to the left. Wright in the backfield, and Mays being put in motion. They hand it inside off to Mays. He's looking for a hole. He's got some room to run.
Nice run there by number
Brought
14,
down
John Mays.
by number 14, Keller Howard, after a 6-yard gain, bring up 2nd and 4.
Talk about Mays. He was big time last year, TJ. 1,700 yards rushing last year, 27 TDs. So he's definitely one of their big time running backs. They got a couple others that they're looking forward to this year too. But I mean, 1,700 yards last year.
Yeah,
you might want to keep him your go-to guy for a little bit.
Handoff goes to Mason Wright as he works the right side of the line of scrimmage.
Whoa,
Hudson Howard, Tanner Olson, Jackson Hendricks there. Stop right for a couple yard gain. And bring up 3rd down and 3. A big 3rd down here for the Wolverines. They've only picked up 1 first down so far in this game with 5:25 and counting in the first quarter. Twin receivers to the left. Handoff goes to Wright. And he's tackled from behind by Hayden Milner. Great pursuit by the defensive end to get the tackle for loss. Bring up 4th down and 8.
You see Milner coming in hot right there, but give credit to Mr. Vaughn getting up the field, turning that guy right back into him.
Number 9, Caden Fulbright, out for his 2nd punt. Cade Norman with his eyes in the sun, standing on his 35-yard line, looking to receive. High punt. Cade calls for fair catch. They will get it right about the 36-yard line, and that's where the Warriors will start their next possession.
That ball caught by Jake Cole. Punter's number 9, Caden Fulbright.
Warriors scheduling Vian. This is the first time that they've been able to meet. Had opportunities to play if the playoff lines would have drawn out correctly, but either Washington would got beat early or Vian would get beat early. But these are both two tradition-rich programs and perennial powers. Vian making it to the state quarters 7 years. Every year that the coach has been here, right, Kyle?
Yeah, this is his 8th season, and yeah, they've been to the quarters for the last 7 years, so you'd be right on the money with that one.
Cantrell hands it off to Scott. He's looking for some room to run and doesn't have a lot of place. Number 73 again, Marshall Ross, and number 76, Clay Clark there. Two big guys on the line of scrimmage for the Wolverines.
Yeah, guys, you're talking about coaching. Brad Beller tonight is the longest tenured football coach at Washington High School. 12 years.
12 years, that's awesome. He's had a great record being at Washington as well. Cantrell takes the snap, got Nate Roberts open in the middle, and great catch by Roberts. Knew he was going to take the hit and held on to it.
Nice and right.
About a 12-yard gain, give the Warriors a first down.
You're gonna see that a lot this year. You got Nate Roberts. He's a mammoth of a human being for a sophomore, and then Alexander over there. So a lot of short, quick pop passes over the middle. Big, tall guys throw it up to him, let them get their hands on it.
It's like there's some motion on the line of scrimmage there.
Going back, talking about, Vian scheduling Washington this first game, being in the quarterfinals the last 7 years, TJ, they're going to find out what kind of team they are. They've got Washington this week, go to Eufaula next week, which was a state contender last year, and then Lincoln Christian, a private school, for game 3. So they're going to find out real quick what kind of team they got and kind of where they sit in this class after 3 weeks of football.
Penalty was on the Wolverines. They a little bit early getting across the line of scrimmage. Cantrell fakes the handoff. This time it's Cooper Alexander over the middle. Big gain gives the Warriors another first down at the 25-yard line. 3:42 to go in the first quarter.
I think Cooper catched that ball and turned straight upfield, was wide open. He was looking like he wanted to lower the shoulder and run that kid over.
Yeah, he's looking for someone to hit it, looked like.
Got the band guys over here talking trash. He's too little to guard him. He's too little.
Option look by Cantrell. He fakes the handoff. Now he's cutting it back to the left. If he can get to the corner, he's got a chance to score. And he's in. Touchdown, Warriors.
Touchdown.
25-yard keeper by quarterback Major Cantrell.
Hey, Kyle, that's exactly, you and I talked walking over to the press box. Major Cantrell's got to be a runner tonight, and he proved it right there that he can.
I told you, Stuart, he's got some speed to him. We only saw him run probably 2 or 3 times last year. He didn't have to run. He had guys that he threw it up to and could sit back there in the pocket and pass all day. But that's definitely a big thing. I want to see Major run this year, and we saw it right there, in for another 6.
Time the Warriors show up in a 2-point conversion attempt. Hudson Howard, the running back behind Cantrell now. Double tight set. Cantrell is looking for the slant route, and it goes through the hands of Cage Morris. Good defense by number 5 there, Jacob Brannick. Break up that pass, and the score will remain 12-0.
Of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field. Backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field.
Welcome back to Warrior Football. TJ Scholes here with Kyle Harris and Stuart McPherson. Kyle, you mentioned Vian's schedule to start off the year. Washington got a pretty good slate of teams to start their year off too.
Yeah, I had Vian this week. Like we said earlier, this was Washington's pick number 1 this year. Vian was ranked number 3 in Tulsa World, 4 in Daly, Oklahoma. And so you got a top 4, top 3 matchup here this first week, going up a class next game against Sulphur, and then we're going to Jones. So that's Jones is always a big playoff contender in our class here. So definitely both schools, man. It's not a snooze fest these first couple of weeks, and definitely looking forward to having some good games here.
3:26 left in the first quarter as Washington sets the kick off, leading 12-0 over the Vian Wolverines. This time they bring right up a little bit on the right side of the field, and Deshaun Mays on the left side looking to counteract these pooch kicks by Mason Thomas. Another high pooch kick and called fair catch by number 6, Gage Carlton. That's Stuart, I don't know if that's a very good fair catch call. He looked like he was waving incomplete.
Yeah, that could have been penalized as a invalid fair catch signal. It's got to be one hand above your head.
Yeah, the refs were a little slow to blow the whistle because they didn't know if that's what he was trying to do.
That's what I'm looking forward to this year. We have a unofficial official down on the sidelines all year.
Retired. Just call me retired. I'm retired of everything.
Wolverines with the ball at their own 33-yard line. 2 running backs on each side of Ramos. They hand it off to Deshaun Mays, and they cannot get any ground. Tanner Olson and Nathan Spalding there. Case Taylor as well.
Tanner Olson stepping up. Called his name several times tonight. He's looking good there.
Running that corner spot with Braden Arthur. Jackson Hendricks and Cole Beller finishing out the secondary. Whole new secondary aside from Jackson Hendricks this year, as they step in and try to get the Warriors back to the championship game at UCO. 2nd down and 11 with 2:45 to go in the first quarter. Ramos takes the handoff and throws it to Mays out in the flats. Trying to shake free of Ben Vaughn, but Ben Vaughn does not let go of him. Jackson Hendricks comes to finish the job up along with Braden Arthur. He's going to be a little bit shy of the first down. 3rd and short.
Pretty good little pitch and catch right there. Had Braden Arthur out there on the edge. You know, they were battling out there on the edge. Braden got him turned back in, and like you said, was able to free up some Warriors, get off some blocks, come in and make a tackle. But, you know, good first down pickup right there for the Wolverines.
1st and 10. Fake the handoff. He's looking to throw deep. Steps up in the pocket. Now throws a pass to Deshaun Mays. It's being covered by Braden Arthur. And they're going to call pass interference. Didn't look like he ever made an opportunity to look back. He never looked back at the ball there, Kyle.
No, just put his hands up, blocked him, and right there, the officials, they're going to call that every time. You see the guy back here in front of us was the one to call it instead of the one standing right there in front of him.
Hey, guys, but the thing is, in high school football, there's no look-back rule. You don't have to look back. As long as you don't interfere with his ability to catch the football, but there's no look back in high school.
I got you. The receiver was probably benefited from the underthrown pass.
Yeah.
There's nothing Braden could have done. He's trying to make a play on the ball and ran through the receiver. Only a 15-yard penalty, though, and Wolverines now inside Warrior territory at the 41-yard line of Washington. Diego sends Mays in motion, and they hand it off to number 6, Gage Carlton.
Nice run by Gage Carlton.
He runs it to the right side for a couple yards. Bring up 2nd and 7.
Vian got a decent little drive here, had the pass interference, had a good little pass in between that, had a little luck right there, doing a good job of sealing the ends, trying to either kick the ends out or getting them sealed. That'll open up that hole right there between the tackle and the DM.
1:47 to go in the first quarter. Warriors lead 12-0. The Wolverines are driving. This time they have Mays on the right side, and they hand it off to Carlton again. Nothing doing, about a yard pickup. Bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Wolverines.
Gage Carlton, number 6, ran the ball.
Braden Arthur trying to get it. That's the official.
3rd down right here, Stuart. The Warriors did a good job of dialing up pressure. Coach K and the defense there last year. You think they'll bring a little bit right here?
Well, they're going to want to, Vian's going to want to try to keep the sun at their back, because in 1 minute we're fixing to flip the field, so.
2 tight end set for the Wolverines. And it looks like the Wolverines are going to take a timeout with 53 seconds left to go in the quarter. Warriors lead 12-0. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hey, Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further. For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
Let's go down to Stuart. Stuart, I hear you got an injury report for us.
Yeah, first injury of the night, Bob Harris, the stat keeper. He's on the IR. Hopefully it's a short term. He's had a pulled hamstring, and hopefully he'll be back next week on the sideline at home against Sulphur.
He's resting up, taking stats from the house. He's got a big weekend of golf. I don't know who's going to have to carry who this week. If it's going to be my mom going to have to carry him, or Bob's going to have to carry my mom. But it'll be fun to watch this weekend.
Wolverines come out of the timeout. Two receivers on each side. A receiver on each side looking for Deshaun Mays on the out and up. And he makes a great catch. Is he inbounds?
Looks like it.
And he is. What a pitch and catch from Ramos to Mays. Give the Wolverines the first and goal inside the 10-yard line.
Great job right there by the Vian line. Vian Ramos a little bit of time and was able to hang there in the pocket. Perfect ball, TJ. Threw that right on the outside shoulder, right on the out of bounds line, was able to come down with it. Big first down for the Wolverines.
Wolverines are in the Squirtle pay dirt zone. First and goal at the 10 with 38 seconds and counting. And Ben Vaughn jumps in the backfield to trip up Mason Wright for no gain on the play. In fact, a loss of yards down to about the 15-yard line. Bring up second and goal from the 15.
That's going to be one of the D's go-to there. That's about the third time Vaughns came off the edge there that they brought a little heat with him. So, little guy, a lot of speed. Why not?
Looks like the Wolverines might let this clock run out. The play clock is at 16. The game clock's at 8.
I would have tried to run another play so you're not looking into the sunshine, but that's just me.
Well, it's a little shaded down there on this end now, so that might be the strategy there. We'll take a timeout. It's in the end of the first quarter. The Warriors lead 12-0. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are the leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs all over Oklahoma and in Texas. Their involvement in and support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go Warriors!
Darren Beller and Jason Hendricks, owners of Air Product Supply in Goldsview, are proud to sponsor the Washington Warriors on Squirtle for the 2021 season. APS is the regional distributor of Climate Master geothermal heat and air equipment and Lux Air and Knoxbox as well. If you are looking for a local heat and air service company, call us at 405-288-0233 and we can put you in contact with the local professional heat and air company. All the employees of APS want to wish Coach Brad Beller and the rest of the Warriors and coaching staff the best of luck this football season. Go Warriors!
Welcome back to Vian. Start of the second quarter. Warriors lead 12-0. Big tackle by Ben Vaughn right before the end of the quarter. Backed up the Wolverines to the 13-yard line where they'll have second and goal after the start of the second quarter.
Knocking on the door, though. They put together a couple good pitches and catches there, and penalty. Right here, only down 12, start of the second quarter.
That touchdown go a long ways here as they send Mays in motion. Hand it off to right. He's looking for room up the middle. And he's knocked down by Case Taylor, Ben Vaughn, and Jackson Hendricks to gain some of that lost yardage back. And now they're inside the 10 at the 7-yard line for third down and goal.
TJ running back right there, Mason Wright, only a freshman this year. Listen to the coach talk about him, the papers talk about him. he's going to be their go-to guy these next couple of years. So look to see him quite a bit tonight.
Interesting formation here as they send Ramos out wide and run the Wildcat with Mays. Mays is trying to get the outside, and nice tackle by Tanner Olson. He drives Mays to the ground, stops him at the 9-yard line and bring up 4th down and goal for the Wolverines.
Good speed right there. Ran the Wildcat, tried to stretch it. Well, when you got that speed on the edge, it's tough to get it when we got guys coming upfield.
Olson did a great job of shedding the block by Ramos. Got to give a shout out to the hospitality here at Vian. Ramos' father, principal here, he's helped us out with the internet and served us up some food in the booth here. Couldn't ask for better hospitality from the folks here in Vian. 4th down and goal for the Wolverines as Ramos takes the snap, looks left, looks for Mays, and he is upended by Jackson Hendricks.
Great play right there by Hendricks. Maybe fans wanted something a little early, but ball was right on him. Hendricks made a great hit there, break that up.
Mays a little slow to get up after that hit by Hendricks. The Warriors will take over on downs inside their own 10-yard line.
Guys, that's what you expect your safeties to come up and do. Perfect timing by Hendricks, and that saved 6 points.
Big stop there by the Warriors as the Warrior offense comes onto the field. Cole Scott's been a little quiet, Kyle.
Yeah,
he's just showing this drive.
He's been battling a little bit of injury. Got hurt a little bit in the red-white scrimmage, but he's. We talked last night. We didn't know if we were going to see him tonight, but he's suited up. Look for him to break one here in a little bit.
2 tight ends set as Cantrell hits Cooper Alexander
Pass caught by number 3.
on the RPO.
I told you earlier, TJ, you got 2 big guys over the middle there, double tight. It's going to open up that middle here a little bit. They keep hitting them.
9-yard gain brings up 2nd and 1 for the Warriors. Cantrell took a little shot there at the end. Double tight ends again for the Washington Warriors. Cantrell takes the snap. Way to hold on to it. Now he's looking to run. Hurdles over a guy. Tries to cut it back and able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 70.
Baylor Haynes had his man pancaked on the ground. The bad snap hurt the Warriors on that play. Will bring up 3rd down and 1 for Washington. 9:43 to go in the quarter. Warriors lead 12-0. Hard count by Cantrell nearly gets the Wolverines to jump off sides.
Plenty of time on the play clock. 12 seconds here. Brad's going to take his time getting a play in.
One's looking to blitz off the side, and they hand it off to Cole Scott. He gets tripped up by number 6, Gage Carlton. Able to fall forward for a 1st down.
Good hard run right there. 3rd and 2. Give it to Scott. Let him get downhill. Pick up a 1st down right there. Reset the chains, and we'll see what Coach Beller has right here. They have to get that snap figured out. That's 2 in a row that's been kind of bobble snap, low snap. I don't know what it is. Stewart may be able to tell us a little bit more here in a minute, but they're going to have to get it figured out.
High snap. Cantrell gets it looking deep. Fakes the pass and is trying to get through a defender. Gage Carlton able to get back there. Cantrell did not like what he saw in that initial look and tried to tuck it and get some yardage, but
well, guys, when that happens, you get that bad snap. Now it's throwing everything off. Everything's been low. Now it's high, and it throws all your reads off. You got to look for the football. You can't look downfield, and could have gotten rid of it, but did the smart thing. Don't throw an interception down here.
12-yard loss on that play makes it 2nd and 22 for the Warriors. Cantrell looking to pass it, hits Cade Norman on the slant, and nice pickup there on 2nd down. Still a long ways to go on this 3rd down play, but gain about 10, make it 3rd and 12.
A little bit different seeing Cade out in the slot or split out this year. We saw him in the slot, saw him a running back last year. They ran some Wildcat. I really like that.
Yeah, we
towards the middle of the end of the season.
We didn't even mention his name when we were talking about the running backs, but he had a great year last year at that running back position. It's time the Warriors spread it out. First time they've shown this formation tonight. Cole Scott is the running back. behind Cantrell. Cantrell fakes handoff, looking to throw it. Throws it deep over the middle and is caught by Cade Norman. He busts through some tackles before being brought down by 15, Tristan Wiley. But, wow, I don't know how that ball got through there, Kyle.
That ball was underthrown a little bit. Cade was about a step ahead of it. Somehow got bobbled, and Cade got hands on it. Great way to look that one in, and big pickup for a first down for the Warriors.
Seeing his face mask, so he had to catch that one.
That's the second time Cantrell's kind of pump faked and then held that pass back. It's almost like the ball, it almost looked like the ball was going to come out of his hand, or like slipping out of his hands. Trips to the right, high snap, brought down, handoff to Cole Scott as he runs to the right, tries to stiff arm a defender. He's able to fall forward for a couple yards. Riley Ellis there, freshman for the Wolverines. Contact first, able to drag him down, but not after 6 yards on the play. Second down and 4 for the Warriors with 7 minutes to go in the quarter.
Still that high snap, guys. Got to get that corrected.
That's not like Caleb Bruce to do that. He's got a pretty big guy over the front of him, but he ran that center position during the state finals and throughout the playoffs and did a great job for the Warriors. Hopefully he can get this figured out. 2 tight ends for the Warriors. Cantrell takes the snap, hands it off to Hudson Howard, the speedy running back. Ping-pongs his way down past the 40 to the 37-yard line.
Pretty close.
Gage Carlton and also number 15, Tristan Wiley.
Tackled by number 6, Gage Carlton, and number 15, Tristan Wiley.
He made enough for a touchdown.
Yardage was good for a Warrior first down. And move the sticks. 6:38 to go in the half.
Talk about that depth at running back. You see it right there, Hudson Howard. Not a real big, stocky guy, but keeps his legs pumping. Like you said, he pinballed right there. He's not afraid to lower his hat and try to pick up a couple extra yards.
3 receivers to the right. Cantrell takes the handoff, or snap, and hands it off to Hudson Howard. He's got lots of room to run on the right side. Turns the corner, going upfield. Inside the 20, close to the 10-yard line. Looks like the 16. Big gain there by the sophomore running back, Hudson Howard.
The ball carrier, Hudson Howard.
Stewart, talk about depth, man. How big is that to get Scott out of the game? Braden come in, go 2 hard runs, and while Cole gets a drink, and then get him right back out there.
Yeah, that's what this team's going to lean on all 14, 15 games.
Cantrell, hard counts, and again, gets the Wolverines to jump offside. That's their captain, 73, Marshall Ross. Early on in the season, you catch teams being a little bit undisciplined.
Yeah, and that was talked about. That was one of Brad's keys to the game. Got to be disciplined tonight. Washington's done a good job. You know, they've had a lot of reps in the off season and they practice this stuff. But that's definitely at an advantage early in the year. You can catch teams off guard.
Handoff goes to Cole Scott, looking for room to run up the middle. Keeps his legs driving, trying to fall forward. He's going to be close, and he's in. Touchdown, Warriors. 12-yard touchdown run by senior Cole Scott.
He about landed on Brucey.
Hey guys, Cole didn't play in the scrimmage last week against Tuttle, and showing no ill effects of an injury from the red and white game.
Yeah.
Thomas in for the extra point attempt. Jax Hendricks. The holder, Nate Roberts, the deep snapper. Good snap by Roberts. Better blocking this time by the line.
And
the kick is up, and it is good.
13, Mason Thomas.
6 minutes to go in the half. Your Washington Warriors lead 19-0. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Welcome back to Warrior football. Washington extends their lead 19-0 after a 12-yard touchdown run by Cole Scott. 6 minutes to go in the half. The Warriors on top in this battle of two top 5 teams. Mason Thomas set to kick. High kick to number 7, Drayton Fletcher. He's got some room to run. Nice return there by Fletcher. He gets to the 40. Cole Beller, Drayton Arthur, and Mason Thomas there on the kick.
Kicker
Tackle.
not good when you get to that 3rd or 4th level. A kicker has to come in and make a tackle there. But great run. Good field position starting out for Vian.
Looks like Drayton made it up to the
5:54 to go in the half.
You think
Vian takes over at the 41-yard line.
You think being down 19-0, Washington getting the ball starts the second half. A score is definitely a must right here.
Exactly right. Mays lines up behind Ramos. They go double tight and hand it off. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hayden Milner.
Unleash the cannon.
tough defense there by number 80.
Silence over here.
By number 20.
That was quite the hit there by Milner.
Gotta love it.
4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 for the Wolverines.
I'll tell you what, boys, that's one of them hits that makes you squirm a little bit, TJ. We don't have a lot of room back here to work with. I about went over the rail on that hit.
Handoff goes to Mays this time, and Nathan Rainey there with Keller Howard and Nathan Spalding.
Some great defense.
Hey guys, the depth is starting to show already.
Yeah, it's. I was about to say the D line turned it up a notch, Stuart. Starting to see some hats flying, getting a little chippy down there. That's the way you like a football game.
3rd down and long for the Wolverines. 4:37 to go in the half. They come and spread it out. Empty set. Look for Ramos to possibly run here. They throw it to right in the slant. He's got room to run up the middle, make the guy miss, and is down close to midfield. Tackled by Brayden Arthur and Tanner Olsen.
Mason Wright, number 2.
4th down and 1 here. Will they give him the first down?
No, I don't think. He's probably a yard short.
There we go. They switched it over.
They're
4th and 1.
Going for it. Pretty good little pitch and catch right there. Found a little seam over the middle, and pretty good third down play call there. Bring up a 4th and manageable right here for the Wolverines.
Take Wright out of the game after that catch. Bring in Gage Carlton for the freshman. And it looks like the Wolverines are going to call a timeout. We'll take one with them. Warriors lead 19-0 with 3:44 to go in the half. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Welcome back to Warrior football. TJ Schultz here, Kyle Harris, Stuart McPherson on the sideline. Big 4th down and 1 play coming at midfield for the Wolverines. Kind of a do-or-die play for this ball game.
Yeah, a little different look here. Got number 6, another running back, Gage Carlton. A little bit shorter, stockier guy. Probably going to go to him right here, don't you think, TJ?
I think so. They did, and the Warriors were blitzing.
Gage Carlton, number
Nathan
6,
Spalding meets the running back in the backfield first, cleaned up by Jake Coles. And the turnover on downs gives the Warriors the ball right at midfield.
Hey, Coach Beller had told me that he had turned over the blitz package to Coach Colbert. He dialed the right one up at the right time on that
I
one,
was
guys.
about to say, Coach K is a master in disguise at dialing up a little pressure. And why wouldn't you, Stuart? 4th and 2, you know what they're bringing there. Turn it up.
3:38 to go in the half. Warriors trying to get another score on the board. They lead.
We have all of our timeouts, and Wolverines only have 1.
Warriors come out in their spread formation with Cole Scott behind Cantrell. Takes the handoff, looking to throw it deep. Got a man open, it's Nate Roberts, and he's going to jump ball it. Tipped away at the last second by Deshaun Mays. Probably put a little bit too much air on that ball, and it hung up there. Allowed the defensive back to catch up with that one.
Yes, you had, the Warriors had Cajun Morris right down the middle of the field. That's what Coach Autry was hollering at Major. So you had 2 guys in the middle of the field wide open.
Well, not only that, Stuart, he had all day back there in the pocket, too.
Cantrell takes the snap, takes the handoff, got pressure, and he's sacked by number 6, Gage Carlton. Got him from the backside.
Major Cantrell.
A 5-yard loss, bring up 3rd and 15 with 3:18 to go in the half.
Didn't have all day there. Carlton coming off the edge and putting a lick on Mr. Cantrell.
They like to send their outside linebackers after the quarterback quite a bit. 3rd and 15 to go.
See one of them double tights right here.
Cantrell steps back, looking to throw, and he's hit again by Carlton. As he throws, and he'll bring up 4th and 15.
Number 64, put pressure on the quarterback.
Got to do a better job of protecting there. You got double tight, got guys going right down the seams. Got to give him a little bit more time, let him get the ball down the field.
First punt attempt of the season for the Warriors. Mason Thomas back to punt. Cooper Alexander, Nathan Roberts is the deep snapper. Back to return is number 20, Deshaun Mays. Rugby-style punt by Thomas. Takes an end-over-end bounce and dies about the 20-yard line. 2:45 to go in the half. Well, another turnover, this time a turnover on downs. Doesn't come back to hurt the Wolverines, Kyle.
No, and give them credit. They dialed up a little pressure there, got Washington go 3 and out. Like we talked about earlier, still 2:45. The player here, Stuart, you called it out a while ago. They only got 1 timeout. That might come down to a big factor right here before half. But Vian, like I said earlier, being down 19-0, you got to be looking to get in the end zone right here.
Washington would love to use the timeout to get the football back down this end of the field too.
Empty set again as Milner gets off the edge, trying to get Ramos, and he corrals him down inside the 10. A 10-yard loss. Good pressure there and a sack by Milner.
Had him in the backfield, slipped away, and then got them big old arms back around him again. And we'll bring it down.
Got to move the ball back to
Vian, not taking a whole lot of.
Like Stuart said, you might start looking about a timeout right here.
They're not in a hurry.
2:12 and counting. 17 seconds on the play clock. Send Mays in motion. Hand it off to Wright. Wright's looking for room to run. Getting stretched out. Tanner Olson's there and pushes him out of bounds.
Ball carrier, Mason Wright, number 2.
A couple yards on the play will bring up a 3rd and long.
That's the best
And
thing
stop the clock.
Best thing that could have happened right there. Stop the clock. We're talking about timeouts, maybe use one right there, but you got them third down right here, and still got 3 timeouts. Got a flag down. Maybe a hold.
I think it's going to be a hold. They're asking Washington.
Decline that.
I don't know if you decline it. Where's the ball at, guys? I can't.
They're probably 3rd and 20 here, or more.
I decline
3rd and 18. It's looking like that's what they're going to do.
Looks like number 65, Kane Lampkin, might have been the player for the Warriors that got held. What's going on? White hat meeting again with the side judge. They didn't have the marker, the 3rd down marker at the right spot.
15, 14 still, 13. 13 and a half, 13 3/4.
Well, they didn't move the. They were waiting on the officials telling them to move the box.
Minute 52 to go. Ramos takes the snap, rolls right, looking to throw a screen pass to right. Going to the left side, breaks the tackle. He's got some speed. Cole Beller there, tackle him right before he breaks free for a touchdown at the 40-yard line.
Flag now, guys. Probably going to be a hold there on the secondary. We have some guys slow getting in the backfield, but we'll see what the ref calls here. Oh. Is that a crack block, Stewart?
Yeah, there's a block in the back. So that's going to take it back again.
Right.
Sure not going to give them the first down, so they'll take it back. That's one you don't even need to ask the coach for.
Right.
Like, Coach, we're going to move this one back for you. Save us some time over here on the sideline.
You might want to ask him if he declines it.
I'd say, Coach, have you lost your mind? You sure you wanting to do that? Now, hey, that's one thing I was just fixing to say, and we've had 2 penalties in a row. I was going to say it's been a pretty clean first half, and now Vian's going to take their last time out.
We'll take one with them. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt.
Welcome back to Warrior Football. TJ Schultz here, Kyle Harris, and Stuart McPherson on the sideline. Warriors lead 19-0 with 1:43 to go in the first half. 3rd and 20 for the Wolverines. They are out of timeouts now, and the Warriors have all 3 of theirs remaining. I'd like to give a shout out to our camera guys, Jesse Carey and Rhett Castle up there, doing their best to give you guys great views. Trying to keep that window pane out of the screen as much as they can. They made the trip themselves. Jesse drove all the way down here. Long trip for a high school kid.
I forgot he's 16 now.
Yeah.
He turned 16 last year, didn't he?
Yeah.
During football season?
Yeah, Jesse's done a great job for us the last couple of years. 3rd
Keep
down
up with
20.
us.
Yeah.
Driving 90.
Oh, wow. 3rd and 20. Twins to the left. Short pitch to the flats. So Deshaun Mays, and he's trying to make some guys miss, and he does, able to get out to the outside, but goes out of bounds. Able to save the timeout for the Warriors.
Still going to have 3 timeouts.
Second effort by number 20, Deshaun Mays.
That's exactly. Same play that Mays fumbled on very first snap and tried to do the same thing. Sometimes it's just best to go down or go out of bounds. And I want to correct Art, we didn't drive 90. Kyle, it wasn't us driving in any highway patrolman out there listening. We won't be driving 90 going home. It'll be a gray Ford pickup that's heading south.
All right.
To Dallas.
That could be true. Punt for the Wolverines. Knuckleball punt. Fair caught by Cade Norman at the 35-yard line.
Ball caught by number 33.
Warriors got great field possession. Start this drive with a minute and a half left to go in the half.
Guys, this is what you like right here. You know, you haven't had a whole lot of practices this year, but, you know, you always run that 2-minute offense right there, and what a great time right here before half that you can get out there and showcase, see what you got. Minute 29, 3 timeouts. I'm sure Brad's got plenty in the playbook for this one.
And then also an opportunity to blow this game wide open with getting the ball to start the second half, like you mentioned earlier, Kyle. If you go out here and score and then come out and score, it might be Steph Curry time, the night-night, right? Warriors come out with 3 receivers to the right. Cole Scott behind Cantrell, and they run it to the right. Scott looking for room to run and is pushed out of bounds by number 52, Cash Collins, about 8 yards on the carry.
I felt my officiating days coming back.
Yeah, you're right there, Stu.
I was pinned. I didn't know which way to go.
There's not a lot of room here on the sidelines. Kind of similar to Washington Stadium. 2nd down and 1 for the Warriors. Same formation. Handoff goes to Hudson Howard this time. He bounces it out to the right side, looking for room to run.
Ball carrier number 24.
Nice gain there by the sophomore running back. Puts the ball inside the 10-yard line, gives the Warriors 1st and goal from the 7.
Not sure if that play was supposed to come this way. Had Cage Morris out there downfield. He wasn't even blocking it. So either for one, he's going to be called out on film this week, or 2, that play was supposed to go the other way.
Well, it looked like Deshaun Mays just stood there, and so Cage thought maybe it wasn't coming this way. And also Hudson Howard again. He's got the end sealed.
They're
called short.
But then we got a timeout.
The clock continues to run, and now they
Number 24 carried the ball. Hudson
call
Howard.
timeout. Yes, they. No.
There we go, guys. We're going heavy. We're going Wildcat. They're taking Major out of the game.
God. Ooh, we are going to see a little Wildcat with Cade Norman. Got 2 downs, 3 timeouts.
40 seconds and running as Cade Norman looks for a room to run, and he's in. Touchdown Warriors. 1 yard touchdown plunge by Cade Norman. Gives the Warriors a 25-0 lead.
Guys, with him split out this year, I was kind of curious to see if we were going to be able to see that this year. But you know, Coach Beller, we had too much success with that last year. He's still got that. He's probably got 2 or 3 pages of that. Probably same play, 2 or 3 pages.
On for the extra point, Mason Thomas. Jax Hendricks gets the snap. Snap is down, kick is up.
It's up, and it's good.
Good.
Number 13.
With 34 seconds left to go in the first half, the Warriors on top of the Vian Wolverines, 26-0. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Welcome back, Warrior fans. TJ Schultz here with Kyle Harrison, Stuart McPherson on the sideline. Warriors with a 1-yard touchdown run after a 1-minute drive. Lots of running there by the Warrior running backs. All 3 of the running backs got a carry there. Cade Norman punched it in on the Wildcat formation. Mason Thomas set for the kickoff. High kick goes to Mason Wright on the left side of the field. He tries to get up the middle, looking for room to run, and is brought down by number 25, Isaiah Tyler.
Nice run back by Mason Wright, number 2.
29 seconds left on the game clock.
Isaiah Tyler.
As Cole Scott just came to Coach Autry and said, I'm fine. Give me the football.
Coach Autry might be saying, you're done.
Feed me.
Yeah, you know, I'm watching the Detroit Lions on HBO, and it's sort of like preseason guy says, when I say you're done, you're done.
Right. Everybody's sneaking in for plays. Ramos takes the snap, looking to throw it deep. Pass is intended for number 5, and it is almost picked off by number 22, Marlon Moore, the baseball standout in good coverage there, as the pass was intended for Jacob Brannick. Good play by the junior corner. First year playing football, guys.
Yeah, great job there. Good hands, man. You talked about him being a stud in baseball. Good second baseman. Got Cam at short. You got Kate at third. Great middle infield there. Can't really ask for much more, but you know, stayed with him step for step there and almost went up and got that one, TJ.
23 seconds left. Second and 10 for the Wolverines. Handoff goes to Carlton, and he is stopped in the backfield, this time by Hayden Milner and Nathan Spalding. Those two have been making a living for a couple years, meeting each other at the quarterback. 7 seconds and counting, and that might be the last play as Vian tries to speed up to the line of scrimmage. They're able to get one more off. Ramos looking to throw it. Throws it deep down the seam towards Mays, and it's incomplete. Knocked away by Jax Hendricks. Good play by the Warrior defense.
Had to get Jack some stick on. That's 2 tonight, boys. Could have had 2 picks.
The Warriors go into halftime with a 26-0 lead here in Vian. When we come back, maybe our injured stat guy will send us some stats.
Yeah, he will.
We'll have some of that. We'll also have Jesse Carey and Dakota Barker on the mic to talk about their weekly halftime show. You're watching Warrior Football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Hey, Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further. For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are the leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs all over Oklahoma and in Texas. Their involvement in and support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go Warriors!
Darren Beller and Jason Hendricks, owners of Air Product Supply in Goldsview, are proud to sponsor the Washington Warriors on Squirtle for the 2021 season. APS is the regional distributor of Climate Master geothermal heat and air equipment and Lux Air and Oxbox as well. If you are looking for a local heat and air service company, call us at 405-288-0233 and we can put you in contact with the local professional heat and air company. All the employees of APS want to wish Coach Brad Beller and the rest of the Warriors and coaching staff the best of luck this football season. Go Warriors!
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help.
Welcome back to Vian, Oklahoma. Warriors lead at halftime, 26-0, as the Warrior Marching Band takes the field. Program led by Jordan Ford, drum major Jenny Higdon. Been practicing lots of early mornings over the last month or two, getting ready for their competition season. I'll let you enjoy the musical performance of the Warrior Band.
Schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst.
This is Jesse Carey. I'm with Dakota Barker, and welcome to Vian. The Vian band doing a heck of a halftime show right here, and we're going to get into a little halftime show. And Dakota, let's talk about that first half. And this is new look Warriors. They look good. I thought it's a bit of a transition. We had quite a few seniors last year that played very big positions for us that are no longer here, but we seem to be doing all right without them. Up 26-0 at halftime. And what'd you make of that first half?
Well, honestly, what I see there is grit, determination, and just pure, they don't care. I mean, they do care about the game, obviously. What I'm saying is we saw several plays like Nate Roberts with a catch in the first of the game with catching the ball and getting hammered as soon as he caught the ball and hanging on. So it's just the toughness by these Warriors.
Yeah, and I said coming into the game, I think our season, I think our really make and break of the season, if we want to take this thing all the way, is how well can Major improve in 1 year. And he looked pretty good out there. I think he looked a bit better than he was last year. You can see improvements on him. I think he has more confidence than he did last year for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. I've seen him in the weight room. I've seen him working just on the field. And this dude, I'm telling you, after that, he took that state championship game personal, and he made it his objective to go back there and never feel that again.
Yeah, for sure. And I think a player to look out for this year on the offensive end is going to be Cage Morris. He looks like he's going to be special this year.
Absolutely.
Especially next year, he gets another year under his belt. Let's move on to some college football. Talk about OU, new coach, Brent Venables. How do you feel about that, Dakota, the new move?
I love it personally. Oklahoma fans are very divided right now. Do we like Brent? Do we not like Brent? But I look back when we had Brent and Smitty, who is actually from Washington, their strength and conditioning coach. And OU, I don't think OU has been better, but those were some of OU's best times. So Venables brings in a strict, and he's an enforcer, and he knows what it's like to win national championships with Clemson, and I'm pretty sure he won some with OU.
Yeah, and, he's got years and years of experience in the league, and we're going to need that heading into the SEC, which, all of the Lincoln Riley didn't like how he left, but he just didn't really have that experience that Venables is going to have, especially going to the SEC in a few years. And then we'll talk about OSU for the Cowboys. I don't know really what to expect of them. I think they'll have a similar record to OU, whether that being around 10-2, 9-3 maybe. I think the Big 12 championship up for grabs there.
Absolutely. It's going to come down, the regular season championship is going to come down to Bedlam, which is not uncommon, and it's not a surprise to me, honestly. So, really, OSU's looking pretty strong, pretty stout.
And we'll head to some NFL talk. Former OU quarterback, former Heisman winner Baker Mayfield has won the starting job in Carolina. It was him and Sam Darnold competing for that starting job. Obviously, Sam Darnold been with the Carolina Panthers the previous year. Started off pretty well, kind of fizzled out towards the middle of the year. But Baker will be the starter week 1 against the Cleveland Browns. Dakota, what's your prediction for that game?
Honestly, I'm going with the Panthers on this one. They're looking strong, and if Christian McCaffrey can stay healthy, I think those Panthers can make their best year they've had in a while.
Yeah, Baker won't have the supporting cast he did with the Browns, but it's not a bad team, and they have some weapons on both ends on that.
Absolutely. I just feel like the Browns didn't really fit Baker's personality and Baker's game.
For sure. Another OU quarterback, Kyler Murray, $230 million contract
over 5 years, which will have an extension on it to allow him to play for 7 years, $160 million guaranteed. That is one big contract, Dakota. And has he earned it, in your opinion?
You know, man, I don't really know on that one, to be honest. He is a good quarterback, and he's shown it at times. I just want to see the consistency and the every week and week after week.
No one can argue he starts the season as a very good quarterback, but, you know, something you'll notice with Cliff Kingsbury's teams throughout his college career at Texas Tech, now in the NFL with the Cardinals, is they start really well, but then they slope off towards the end of the year. They almost dropped off a cliff, and that's something they have to work on. And, you know, do you give a quarterback that much money when, you know, that was the performance he gave in the playoff games against the Rams, which the Rams would go on to win the Super Bowl?
Here's what I would think. I would say that you wouldn't necessarily spend the money all on him. You would spend some money on him just to keep him, but then you would pay for a supporting cast. You can't just have a quarterback. You got to have wide receivers.
Yeah, for sure, and that's been Jesse Carey and Dakota Barker's halftime show, and we're going to cut the commercial and get this second half rolling away shortly.
Works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hey, Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further. For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are the leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs all over Oklahoma and in Texas. Their involvement in...
Welcome back to Vian, Oklahoma. It is halftime. Your Washington Warriors lead 26-0 over number 4 ranked Vian. Great job there by Jesse Carey and Dakota Barker there for us. We got, I think we might have a special guest coming on here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Stuart?
We do.
Who we got down there?
We got two of them. We got the brain trust of the fast pitch softball team, Tyler Lampkin and Brad Lucas. Hey, guys, a fantastic start to the season already, coming off of a state championship, sort of like football. And your girls are just, they're ginning and hawing, as the old timers would say.
Yeah, they're playing pretty good right now. We have come out of the gates pretty hot. Hopefully we can sustain it. We got some big district games coming up here. We've got a rematch of the state championship game on Tuesday with North Rock Creek, so hopefully we can have another solid week and get after it a little bit.
Well, Coach Lucas, you got to love your pitching staff.
Yes, unbelievable. I mean, with a combined ERA of 1, maybe a little bit under 2, they're unbelievable, keeping us in games. And if our offense gets to go a little bit more, we'll be even more impressive.
Well, when you're shutting people out, it really doesn't matter as long as you score 1, isn't that right?
Yeah, we feel like if we can put 2 or 3 up, we got a pretty good chance in most of our ball games. And obviously, our pitching staff, it's not even that we have a lot of strikeouts, man. It's our defense that's playing behind them. Those girls that are behind them, and then obviously our catcher Tinley calling the pitches that she's calling. She does a good job of mixing it up and giving us a chance to get a lot of ground balls and pop flies. So that's what we've relied on that up to this point, and hopefully we can keep relying on that.
Well, guys, best of luck to you. We'll talk to you throughout the season, and when we get to back to the state tournament and the playoffs, we'll have some softball on.
All right, we appreciate it.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys. I'm going to walk down this end of the field, and we'll catch Coach Beller as he comes back.
All right. Bob sent me some stats. So stat guys at home this week was still doing a good job for us. Sent me some stats a while ago. Washington starting out the first half, 241 yards total offense, 100 rushing. Cantrell was 6 of 9 passing with 141 yards. Washington had 11 first downs and only 1 penalty. Pretty disciplined there in the first half for 15-yard pass interference. Flipping over on the other side, Vian, 82 total yards offense, 20 rushing, QB was 4 for 9, 62 yards, and 4 first downs. And looks like Coach Brad Beller's down there with Stewart, and we'll take it back down to him.
All right, yeah. Coach Brad Beller. Brad, 26-0 first half. Offense still got some things to work on, but you got to be very impressed with how your depth has gone, and it's starting to see, you can start to see the wearing on Vian.
The one thing that we wanted to do this week was try to win the game with depth and discipline. And the depth has definitely been there. The discipline has not been there at times. They've come out in some things that we hadn't seen offensively and defensively, and you could tell we were guessing sometimes offensively and defensively. We made up for it because we gave great effort. There were some things that we didn't do great, but when you run to the football well and you try to be physical, good things happen.
Just got to get some things cleaned up in it, but it's nothing glaring, is it?
No, and we told them, we was like, listen, they're going to come out. There's 24 more minutes left. They have a high-potent offense. We've got to make sure that we stay locked in mentally and correct those, even if it's little. That way they don't become big plays on the other side.
But you get the ball coming out.
We get the ball, and we need to go out and fix the mistakes from the first half and go punch one in.
All right, best of luck to you, Brad. Brad Beller, head coach. It's always good and easy to talk to somebody when you're up 26-0 at halftime.
Hey, Stuart, you can definitely tell it's week one. Coach Beller's voice a little raspy there, like he's been yelling just a little bit.
Yeah, he's not in voice shape yet, is he?
Might tell him a little hot tea with a little honey might be a good remedy for tonight.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad Bob got out of his lazy chair just for long enough to, got the heat and the ice off of his hamstring to get you some stats, Kyle.
Mm-hmm. We'll take a short break. When we get back, the start of the second half here in Vian. Your Warriors lead 26-0. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarrior.tv.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hey, Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further. For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
Welcome back to Vian, Oklahoma, where the Warriors lead 26-0 at halftime. 2 minutes still left for warm-ups for both teams. TJ Scholes here with Kyle Harris and Stuart McPherson on the sideline. We love that we can bring this to you free of charge. This is the second year starting with Squirtle. You can get it on your apps, on your phone. They're in process of coming up with a television app to put on your smart TV. And so we do appreciate the patrons of Washington and Goldsby area for sponsoring this program and providing some ad revenue for the school. The school gets half the ad revenue, and we're able to use that to buy some equipment. We'd like to get some more cameras. We have the ability to have instant replay, Kyle, but that costs a little bit of money.
Could you imagine that hit earlier that Milner had? I mean, we would have probably ran that back about 6 or 7 times, or I would have anyways if I was on the sticks over there. So,
right.
No, definitely looking to upgrade the equipment. We appreciate all the sponsors and always looking for more, and it definitely helps. We love keeping this thing free for you guys. Have a lot of good feedback, and just keep it rolling. We appreciate all sponsorships.
And you're going to get your money. You get a year's worth of advertising at all the events that we are able to cover. We've covered baseball, softball, football, basketball, did the talent show, the winter choir, and so winter concert. And so lots of opportunities, over 140,000 views over the last year here on this website. So if you're looking to get your business out, go ahead and contact me, get a hold of me, and I'll send you the place to go to get those advertising.
You can bring it out and video a little bit of the golf tournament this weekend. See some.
I might.
See some balls, 40-foot putts.
Yeah, we've got the Warrior Golf Tournament tomorrow or Sunday for the fundraiser for the basketball and golf programs.
Is it too late to sign up?
I don't think so. I saw the basketball coach post something earlier today, and I think you can still come in and play and even sponsor a hole, help both those programs get some money for their upcoming seasons.
Guys, this is going to be the telltale series, I think, right here. Can Washington go out? Can they go score on this opening series? If they go out and score right here, that's going to start the nail in the coffin. Or does Vian come out and show a little spunk? Do they show a little spark? Do they show a little try? I think you're not going to see them give up.
No,
they're not going to give up. But
you got a number 4 team. He's definitely not going to have any give up.
But you are playing the number 1 team.
Yep.
Set to kick off. Start the second half is number 9, Caden Fulbright. First time the Warriors have been able to receive a kickoff, so it looks like we have number 8, Ben Vaughn, back to receive, along with Cage Morris and Cade Norman at the 20. End over and kick. Gets to Norman. And Norman goes through the middle with a head of steam. He cuts it to the right. Tries to make a man miss. Does. He's up the sideline. He's got one man to beat. And he is pushed out of bounds by the kicker, Caden Fulbright.
Finally chased out of bounds there by number 3.
What a return by Cade Norman.
Stuart, you're talking about a telltale series right here. How's that for a start, buddy?
That's a good start right there. Put you down inside. Right around the 20, short field. Yeah, get the hammer out, boys.
I think you're going to see one of them 2 tight ends with the ball in their hands right here in the first 1 or 2 plays.
Ball will be at the 25-yard line, it looks like, 26 maybe, as the Warriors start their first possession of the second half in Vian territory. They come out with their double tight end set. Looks like Ben Vaughn at the running back position. They hand it off to Vaughn, runs up the right side, cuts it back to the middle. A big gain on first down, puts the ball inside the 10-yard line for first and goal.
You see these 2 younger guys, TJ, a little bit smaller running backs, Cole Scott, he's north and south, man. He'll make a cut every now and then, but if you have a hole there, but these 2 smaller guys do a good job of bouncing it outside, and with their speed, they're able to get the edge.
High snap is corralled by Cantrell, and he just has to go down with it.
Tough defense there for the Wolverines.
Carlton with the tackle.
Again, showing the depth at running back that the Warriors have. Here comes Cole Scott back in the ball game.
Yeah, that's the 5th running back we've seen tonight that has had a carry in Ben Vaughn. Second down and 10 for the Warriors. 10:51 to go in the quarter. Cantrell sends a guy in motion. It's Mason Singletary. He's looking to get to the outside. Tries to cut it back. Still on his feet, but finally brought down by number 52, Cash Collins.
Able
to get back to the line of scrimmage and bring him 3rd and goal.
That's number 70. Old Brucey's been beating on his knees. He's had enough. He's going to the sideline.
2 tight end set for the Warriors. Cantrell again trying to get the Wolverines to jump off sides. Now gets in a new call from the sideline. Singletary and Morris split out wide on each side. Takes the snap, looking for Singletary, and almost picked off by Deshaun Mays. Mays jumped that route.
Pass spell incomplete.
Trying to intercept that.
Number 1.
Incomplete, bring up 4th and goal.
Bring up 4th down here, guys. We've been talking about snaps all night. You see right there, perfect. You have a good kickoff, a good run on first down, and then 2 back-to-back high snaps really just took the air out of the sails for this Warrior O right here. And now you're looking at 4th down and about 10 and goal.
Twins to the right. Fakes the handoff, looking over the middle for Nate Roberts.
He's got it.
And he's got it. Touchdown. 10-yard touchdown catch by tight end Nate Roberts. extends the Warrior lead to 32-0.
Size, guys. That's early in the first quarter. Guy in the band, he's razzing Vian. You're not big enough. And that's exactly what happened right there. Nate Roberts, 6'4", 220, just out-jumped everybody.
It always matters.
Mason Thomas on for the extra point. Hendricks gets the snap down, kick is up, and it is good. With 9:51 to go in the third quarter, Warriors lead 33-0. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are the leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs all over Oklahoma and in Texas. Their involvement in and support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go Warriors!
Darren Beller and Jason Hendricks, owners of Air Product Supply in Goldsview, are proud to sponsor the Washington Warriors on Squirtle for the 2021 season. APS is the regional distributor of Climate Master geothermal heat and air equipment and Lux Air and Knox Box as well. If you are looking for a local heat and air service company, call us at 405-288-0233 and we can put you in contact with the local professional heat and air company. All the employees of APS want to wish Coach Brad Beller and the rest of the Warriors and coaching staff the best of luck this football season. Go Warriors!
Welcome back, Warrior fans. TJ Scholes here with Kyle Harris and Stuart McPherson on the sideline. Warriors up 33-0 in the third quarter after a 10-yard touchdown reception on 4th and goal from Major Cantrell to Nate Roberts, his first touchdown of the season. Mason Thomas set to kick it off again.
A little bit deeper.
Deep kick, drives right back to the 10-yard line. He's looking to run up the middle, and he is wrapped up. Number 44 for the Warriors. Jordan Kilmer makes the tackle, along with number 12, Tatum Wilk. Let's see what the Wolverines have on offense as far as adjustments go this second half.
Well, guys, the adjustment is they guys got to be better.
Yeah. 9:46 to go as the Wolverines have the ball at the 24-yard line. They're going under center now. Ramos takes the ball, hands it off to Mays, met in the backfield and tripped up by Cole Beller. Ben Vaughn the first to hit him, and then Cole Beller comes out from his safety position and chops down the senior running back from the Wolverines.
Yeah, good job by Ben there. TJ, you called it. Him getting that field, man, utilizing that speed, getting that field, blowing that play up, and then, like you said, Cole Beller coming in the safety position and making a really good open field tackle there.
2nd and 13 for Vian. Again, under center in the I formation. Pitches it to Mays. Lead blocker gets out in front. Mays trying to dance around. Now going to try to turn back field. He's got a lot of room to run back there. Tanner Olson misses him. Now Marlon Moore trying to track him down. He's in the open field. Now he's got Jax Hendricks. Can Hendricks get a stop? Great tackle by Jax Hendricks to save a touchdown. Leaves them scoreless on the board after a big run by Deshaun Mays. I'm sure he might come out after that run.
Yeah, good job by Jackson there. Realizing that you're not quick enough to catch that guy. I don't think anybody was going to catch him in the open field. Jax took a great route, was able to save a touchdown there. Good open field tackle to keep the Wolverines out of the end zone.
First down and 10 at the 20. This time they're in the shotgun formation with Wright behind Ramos. Ramos hands it off to Wright, bounces off the left side, keeps his feet moving. It's finally brought down by Keller Howard.
Number 2.
That run giving some life to the Wolverines and their fans.
About 4, that'll make
Stuart, you talking earlier about, Vian not giving up. You talk about a blown up playback here on the edge, and he takes it all the way back to the backside. It has that big of a run. There wasn't much quit in that run.
2nd down and 6 from the 14-yard line.
I'll answer that after this play.
Under center is Ramos. He pitches it to right. Right bobbles it, but then is able to get to the outside. He's got some room to run. Cuts it back up the middle.
Down to the
goal line.
Right, number 2.
Game's going to be good for a first down. Be first and goal from about 1 or 2.
What I was fixing to say, guys, is when you go underneath center, what it showed me was they were trying to run clock. And that big play, now they can go back to their regular offense, but I thought they were just trying to run some clock off.
First and goal. They bring in their bruising running back, Gage Carlton. Hand it off to him, bounces it out to the outside, now cuts it up the middle, and he's in for a touchdown. 2-yard touchdown run by Gage Carlton. Gives the Wolverines their first touchdown of the night.
A little bit of life there, boys. Still, you talked about it earlier. You know, it's not going to be give up. Down quite a bit to start this second half, and you know, definitely putting a lot of score on the board with only 7 minutes left on the clock here in the third quarter. Definitely still a little bit of life in them, and see if they can keep it going.
Interesting formation here as they roll out to the right and try to go for 2. Ooh, pass is broken up by Marlon Moore. Good coverage there by the junior cornerback as the pass was intended for Mason Wright. And if Marlon wasn't there, they would have scored the 2 points. 33-6, Warriors still lead. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Welcome back to Vian. Warrior fans travel well. Took the 2.5-hour drive east on I-40. Student section filled up with about 50 students. That's great to see. The visiting stands.
Guys, Coach Beller's not
shoulder.
happy right now.
Oh, I bet.
Not happy.
Yeah, he's stomping around there on the sidelines, giving every player around him an earful.
Well, one thing he was very clear about in the pregame and even at halftime, we can't lose our focus. And he said, we've already lost it. We've already lost our focus.
Set to kick for the Wolverines. Number 9, Caden Fulbright, back to receive. Cade Norman, Ben Vaughn, and Cage Morris. Cade Norman with a nice return last time. Got coach down here barking out signals. See what they got here. Pooch to Cage Morris. He's able to receive it at the 20. Tall receiver, making guys miss. Makes another guy miss. Oh, he's got blockers. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. 20. 10. Touchdown. Warriors.
Number 6.
Got a flag down too, though. I don't understand what a flag could be right here, though, because you had Kate Norman out front, no block in the back there. It's pretty weak if they call a hold behind the play, but you never know. They're staying there like they're going to bring it back.
See what the officials call. That, it indeed was a penalty. I'm sure Coach Beller's not going to be very happy about that.
Guys, just, they're picking it up.
There you go. Ooh, how about an answer there by the Warriors?
I was just fixing to say, remember where we're playing at.
Right.
But I think it was when the referee went over and the calling official, I think, like you said, Kyle, it was so far behind the play, it didn't affect the play.
I think that spirited talk by Coach Beller on the sidelines might have helped motivate the Warriors a little bit on that play. Mason Thomas set for the extra point. Snap down, kick is up.
No good.
And it is wide left. 7:15 to go in the third quarter. Warriors lead 39-6. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's...
Welcome back, Warrior fans. TJ Schultz here with Kyle Harris and Stuart McPherson. I'm going to give a shout out to my wife. Her and Tucker are at home watching it on the big screen, Kyle.
Yeah, mine is too, with my mom and sister. So it's always good to have this good streaming service where all they got to do is click on it, throw it on TV.
Dude, my guys are watching it. I got grandkids watching it.
There you go. Thomas with the long kickoff. Inside the 20s, bobbled by number 4, Michael Polkat. And he is smashed at the 26-yard line. Host of Warriors there.
Looks like he made his way to the...
Keller Howard, Cole Beller, Tatum Wilk, and Jordan Kilmer there. Clean him up.
Jake Coles made the stop.
27-yard line is where the Wolverines will start their second possession of the half.
You guys think this defense might be turned up just a little bit this series?
Yeah, they might be getting after it here. Handoff goes to right. He's working the right side. And Hayden Milner corrals him down and slings him to the ground.
Tackle made by number 20.
No gain on the play. Bring up second down and 10.
That's what you want your defense to do. Get up good, stay on the block, push him to the edge. But the thing is, Milner came off of there and made the tackle himself. That's what you like.
Good push there by the nose guard, number 74, Wyatt Denton.
Guys, watch Vian just walk to the line.
Yeah. Yeah, they look a little tired, Stewart. Takes the handoff, looking for Mays up the sideline. Ooh. Good attempt there by Deshaun Mays, just outside his arms. Coverage by Tanner Olson, and Tanner comes up a little gimpy.
Like a little cramp grab.
Mays is he might be a little bit winded after that. Guys start to see a little bit of that first game fatigue starting to set in for both teams a little bit.
Yeah,
they're going to give an official's timeout and let both teams get a little water.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We'll take a break with them. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school?
Well, we're back in action here at Vian, Oklahoma, as Ramos takes the snap, drops back. They're running the screenplay to right on the left side. He's got room to run, cuts it back upfield. Got a couple of guys he's got to beat, cuts it to the right. He's at the 30, the 25-20. Again, Jackson Hendricks trying to make a stop and tackles him inside the 5. Him and Isaiah Tyler
Mason
tackle.
Nice pass to the
Guys,
quarterback.
they've had success with that a couple times tonight. See Washington dial up the pressure, bring the house time after time, and they've hit us with a couple screen passes there and had good success with them.
Hey, guys, give Jackson Hendricks the credit right there to get him to cut back and Isaiah there to clean it up. And we're starting to see several guys
cramping up. Pretty humid. Get the pickle juice out. It's twice now that Hendricks has been able to save a touchdown after 2 long runs. Carlton on the side of Ramos. They hand it off to him.
Touchdown.
And he's in for the touchdown. 2-yard touchdown run by Gage Carlton. Makes it 39-12. You can see some signs of the explosive offense that Coach Beller talked about with Vian. And you got to believe that they're a team to keep an eye on throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, they've got a tough, like you said, they don't have, the first 3 games here, they don't have just knockoffs, man. They're playing number 1 team start out the season, then got Eufaula, big-time state contender last year, and then Lincoln Christian, one of the private schools that, you always see the name late in the year, so definitely going to be one of them. They're going to be a team to may see again down the road.
Ramos throws a great ball to Carlton. Ball's out of his hands, so the 2-point conversion is no good. The Warriors still lead 39-12 with 5 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the third quarter. Watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst.
Welcome back to Vian. After a 2-yard touchdown run, Wolverines still down 39-12. They do have the ball, or they had the ball set up as if they were going to do an onside. Now he puts it on the tee. That is number 9, Caden Fulbright. They're looking at their special teams coach get the call.
Caden Fulbright to kick.
High pooch kick.
What's that go
out of bounds into the student section. Trying to
Ball kicked out of bounds.
Get the defense down there before the Warriors have a chance to return it. They'll take over at the 41-yard line.
A little bit better field position. Well, you really can't say that because we scored on the last kickoff, but you definitely can't argue with starting out on the 42-yard line after a kickoff here. Definitely, Washington, this team's not going away, so they definitely need to keep trucking here, put some more points on the board. There's time left in this game, TJ.
Yeah. Warriors have won the field possession
Guys,
battle.
this should have been 5 yards further, too. If you kick it out of bounds, you don't just get it. You get a 5-yard penalty as well, so missed that one.
3 receivers to the right. Cantrell takes the snap, hands it off to Hudson Howard. Howard picks up a couple before being tackled from behind by number 64 for the Wolverines, Nick Scroggins. Or Nick Scoggins, excuse
and
me.
also number 64.
Second down and 8 for the Warriors.
Big deal here, guys. You're definitely going to run the ball, try to pound some of this clock off, but definitely turnover. There only been one turnover tonight, so you definitely don't want to give up a turnover right here.
Hudson Howard again gets the carry. Now he's running up the right side of the line. Close to the
Ball
first
carried by
down.
number 24, Hudson Howard.
He's brought down
half
by
a yard short.
Tackles made by number
52, Cash Collins.
Guys, I think you're going to see a lot of this for the next about 16 minutes. A lot of handoffs.
Third and short for the Warriors. Cole Scott in the backfield.
Ball is at the Wolverine 49-yard line.
They load the right side with linemen and receivers. And handoff does to Cole.
Big hole.
Runs up the middle. Brought down by number 5, Jacob Brannick, but not before picking up a first down.
Yeah, Stuart, you're right. A lot of run right here. I'm sure Brad will take 3 to 7 yards of carry for probably the rest of the game.
When you have the depth at running back that the Warriors do, that's just turn around and hand off. Just keep running a different running back in there.
Cade Norman back there now.
He's got a touchdown on a Wildcat play earlier in the evening. He gets the ball, cuts it to the left, breaks through one tackle, but
Mason Wright
able to tackle him after a gain of about 5. Call it 4, second down and 6. 3:57 to go.
Kyle, you watch the two, number 3 and number 9. Watch the two tight ends go block right here.
Did you see something you liked right there?
Cantrell with the hard count. Now barks out the call to his teammates. Hand off to the left as Cade Norman's able to get close to another first down.
We have a hurt player right here. We're going to have a timeout.
This is what Coach Beller told me during his coaching show. He said, this is what I want to see is we get late in the third quarter and we go double tights and just start pounding them. And we're going to see a lot of this.
Cramp, number 64, Nick Scoggins. We'll take a break. You're watching Warrior Football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
With athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and on.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hey, Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further. For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
Warrior football at the 35-yard line, second down or 3rd and 1. High snap handled by Cantrell, and Cole Scott chopped down by Mason Wright.
Mason Wright making a stop.
Caleb Bruce riding a guy, and then Stuart, you might have saw something over there. I don't know if you saw that. There's a penalty over in that area where Nate and Cooper over there blocking. You see anything?
I didn't. I'm watching Bruce take the nose guard about 10 yards left and was sitting on top of it.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I didn't see what they had here. They're pointing towards Vian.
That's probably not going to make these fans very happy.
No, personal foul, dead ball.
That's definitely not what you want, guys. You got a good drive going, managing some clock here, pounding the ball down their throat, and definitely, some stupid penalties will set that back. So I'm sure Coach Miller probably not happy with that one.
It was a dead ball, so it'll still be first down. To the left, got twin receivers on the right. Hudson Howard, it looks like, in the backfield. Cantrell hands it off to Howard. And he's unable to break the tackle of number 52, Cash Collins.
Hudson thought he didn't touch that knee down. They called him down. He was keeping his feet pumping. He wasn't too happy about that.
He may not have touched the ground, but as high as this grass is, his knee might have slid across there. 2nd and 10 for Washington. working a little bit of clock right now. Jax Hendricks and Mason Singletary lined up at the top. They send Singletary in motion, and that looked like a busted play. Cantrell brought down by Gage Carlton. He's been in the backfield a lot, Kyle.
Yeah, you said busted play, though. That was either running back or Cantrell went the wrong way there. Just blown play from the start. Had a little motion there, obviously trying to run something up the middle, but definitely, you had a good drive going into penalty. You definitely, want to keep moving right here. So.
Well, they're going to definitely milk this play clock down. They've been watching, trying to get it at least under 10 before they ever snap the football. So we'll see that for the next, now, 13 minutes.
That's a good way to kind of end some of the momentum on that Vian had built up, too, over the last 2 possessions. And Charles fakes the handoff, throws it up the middle, and it's picked off by Mason Wright. He's got a lot of room to run. Hudson Howard tracks him down inside Warrior territory at the 40-yard line. A little bit of life still left for the Wolverines.
Talking about the turnover battle, that's one apiece right now. Definitely keep playing this game. It's kind of hard to say that this game's not out of reach for them, but it kind of is. I mean, it's 39-12 with 1 minute left here in the third, but they're not going away.
That's right, Kyle. Let a team hang around, especially a good team like Vian. It may not bite you now, but it could bite you later on in the season. Ramos getting the call from his head coach. Looks to be a little bit of miscommunication about who should be out there. Carlton's able to get back out there. I don't think he knows where he's supposed to line up at. Ramos with a running back on each side of him. They split out. Carlton, Milner almost intercepts it. Great pass break up by Hayden Milner. He's able to get his big paws on that football. Not able to come down with it.
Tip drill to himself.
Bring up 2nd down and 10.
I'll tell you what, I'll be ready for some padded seats next week at Reed Field. You're going to be gone next week, TJ.
Yeah. Stewart will be back in the booth for a game. Trying to get Trey Palico, might be working the sidelines for us. Expressed a little bit of interest.
I talked to him at halftime. He's ready to go.
Good deal. Handoff goes to Mays. Hurdles over defender and brought down by Nathan Spalding at the 35-yard line. Clock ticks under a minute. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Bring up 3rd and 5 for the Wolverines.
We'll have one more play here before the quarter.
They go in their empty set. Last time they hit right over the middle on a slant. Man, it's like the Warriors might have jumped off sides. And that's what they did. That's going to give the Wolverines automatic 1st down with 16 seconds left to go in the quarter. This is the discipline that Coach Beller was talking about at halftime. Had a pretty clean first half as far as penalties go for the Warriors, and now a couple mistakes on this drive. Keep the Wolverines live. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Wolverines able to get the snap off. Ramos gets the ball tipped. Oh, I don't know about that. Looked like he empty-handed that one.
Might need a little.
Not that official's call.
Sponsors, perfect opportunity for the replay right there.
Not that official's call. That's the referee's call all the way, and that was a strip.
Yeah, knocked it right out of his hands.
How can you say that there was anything, because the ball didn't go forward?
Right. Went backwards. Block there by Milner. 1.8 seconds left. This will be the last play of the quarter. 2nd down and 10 for Vian. Over the middle, the catch is made by Mason Wright. And he's inside the 10,
number 2.
down to about the 5-yard line.
Number 5.
That'll end the quarter.
Who's that down, Stewart?
Cole Beller, looks like, with a cramp. End of the quarter, though. Warriors still lead 39-12. Watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are the leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs all over Oklahoma and in Texas. Their involvement in and support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go Warriors!
Darren Beller and Jason Hendricks, owners of Air Product Supply in Goldsview, are proud to sponsor the Washington Warriors on Squirtle for the 2021 season. APS is the regional distributor of Climate Master geothermal heat and air equipment and Lux Air and Oxbox as well. If you are looking for a local heat and air service company, call us at 405-288-0233 and we can put you in contact with the local professional heat and air company. All the employees of APS want to wish Coach Brad Beller and the rest of the Warriors and coaching staff the best of luck this football season. Go Warriors!
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in western Oklahoma.
Welcome back to Vian. Start of the fourth quarter, the Warriors lead 39-12, but a lot of life shown by this Wolverine team here in the second half. They scored on back-to-back possessions to start it. And now they're looking to get their third touchdown of the half. Wolverines come out. Spread formation, empty set. Ramos with the quarterback keeper. He's got the middle run right up. 6-yard touchdown run by quarterback Diego Ramos. Wolverines showing a lot of fight still.
We'll go for 2 here.
They line up with their 2-point conversion play. Again, spread empty set. 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Passes a slant, thrown up in the air, knocked away by Tanner Olson. Good defense there.
Good job, Tanner, there, coming over the top and knocking that one away.
We'll keep it here just to the break. Stewart, Warrior defense showing some signs of some chinks in the armor there this last drive. We'll go back to Stewart later. Kyle?
No, definitely.
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. Hey, we're not as in good a shape right now. It's hot. It's humid down here. We got guys cramping. We're going to have to, this is, again, good learning, something that Coach Beller can use next week in practice. We've got a lot of things that we still got to do. Now let's put it back on the offense here, guys. Let's go on a drive, and let's get some points out of this drive. Eat some clock. Or just run it back like we've nearly done the last 2 times.
Right. Kicking for the Wolverines is number 9, Caden Fulbright. Back to receive. Number 21, Dawson Thomas. Number 13, Mason Thomas. Cade Morris and Cade Norman. Onside kick, bounces around, and Keller Howard shows great awareness and falls on it at the 35-yard line. That could have been dangerous, had 2 guys going at it at the same time.
Yeah.
35.
11:50. Well, they didn't start the clock.
Guys, one Warrior that's impressed me tonight is Lampkin, 65.
Yeah,
he's hitting somebody every play.
He's been getting a lot of reps in tonight. Sophomore defensive end, playing some special teams as well. 2 receivers to the left and double tight end formation. Handoff goes to Howard as he works that left side. Hard running, pushed out of bounds by number 52, Cash Collins. Gain of about 8 on the play.
Hudson Howard,
Bring
the ball
up 2nd and
carrier.
2.
Keep it inbounds.
Cash Collins, number
Keep it inbounds.
52,
Keep that
making
clock
the tackle.
moving. 11:50 here in the 4th.
Second
Keep the clock
down
moving.
and 2 yards, ball at the 48.
Handoff goes again to Howard as he works the left side.
24 on the ball
Tripped
carrier,
up
Hudson Howard, tackled by Riley Ellis, number
by
1.
number 1, Riley Ellis.
Touchdown to Washington.
Guys, I know we keep talking about the depth back there, but you got to like what you've seen tonight out of Arthur and Howard. And, you know, even Kay Norman back there. A lot of depth back there, and 24 hits the hole with authority. I mean, when he gets the ball, he's downhill in a hurry, and you got to like that out of a little guy in the backfield.
1st and 10 with 11:30 to go in the game. Handoff goes to Howard. Looking for room to run. Mason Wright comes up from the safety position. Tackle him after a 6-yard
Hudson
gain.
Howard, number 24.
Got a little credit to the offensive line, too. Tanner Winlock,
Yeah.
Baylor Haynes, Caleb Bruce. Got Jordan Vanier. Of course, your tight end, Wyatt McCauley up there as well.
Cooper Alexander got the personal foul. That's with the late hit. He just took his defensive guy and put him underneath the bleachers.
Howard run up the middle.
Gates called to number 6, making the stop.
A couple yards, make it 3rd and short.
Third and
For the
about
Washington
2
Warriors.
right here. Sub in Cole Scott. Nope. Like Scott was about to run out.
Yeah, you can see he wanted to go out there. Again, Warriors using some clock here. They get the play from the sidelines. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Cantrell gets the snap. Hudson runs to the left side again. And he's able to get the 1st down. Knocked down by number 2, Mason Wright. Again, a name you'll hear that name for the next 4 years here in Oklahoma football.
Yeah.
Hey, our band guy's back at it again. You're too little. You're too little. I love it when the band starts razzing football players.
From the
You know
stands.
things are going your way.
Yeah. Pretty brave up in the stands, right? 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the 38-yard line. 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Warriors trying to answer Vian's touchdown drive. Handoff goes to Cole Scott. Slips off a tackle. Keeps his legs moving, spinning off of players.
About 6 yards after contact.
Looks like number 40 in on the
Number
stop.
40.
Yeah, just
That's
leaving
pretty
him in his wake, guys. And again, that depth at running back. We'll just run a guy for about 4 plays, and then here comes another one. Been sitting over here getting some water and a drink, and then here comes another one, and here comes another one. That's got to be defeating and you're not seeing any difference, guys, from one to the next.
We'll take a short break. You're watching Warrior Football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com.
Welcome back, Warrior fans. Warriors lead 39-18 with 9:36 to go in the ball game. Battle of number 1 versus number 4. Warriors have dominated most of the game, but the Wolverines have shown some life in this second half to keep this game respectable. 2nd down and 3 to go for Washington. The ball is on the 32-yard line. Not sure. I guess that was an official timeout, so they're letting the clock run.
Yeah, they set it ready for play, so you got 25 seconds.
Handoff goes to Cole Scott. He spins off some more defenders and gets it inside the 30.
It's going to be close.
Cole Scott, number 7.
Right at the stick or just short. Bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and short there.
3rd down and about 1.
Yeah, Coach Chaudhry's just watching the play clock, and he's going to make sure that we don't. Well, I would think we'd get it under 10, but I guess 20 is good enough.
Scott with the handoff and met at the line of scrimmage by
We're not going to give
number
him
15.
Tackle made by 15,
Tristan Wiley.
That's a terrible
number
spot.
7, Cole
It
Scott.
looked like he ran the guy over and fell forward for the 1st down, but they said his knee was down right at the 30, so it's going to be 4th and inches for the Warriors.
Go a hard count
21 here. Be a good idea. And there it is. Wolverines almost jumped off sides. Got to think a dose of Cole Scott here right up the middle.
We'll take a timeout.
Yep, timeout, trying to get him to draw off sides. We'll take one with them. You're watching Warrior Football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Welcome back, Warrior fans. TJ Scholes here with Kyle Harris and Stuart McPherson. Warriors with a big 4th down play right here, 4th and inches for Washington. Cantrell takes the snap, hands it off to Cole Scott. He's trying to get to the edge, and he does, and is smashed out of bounds. And that short sideline, kind of scary for the senior running back, number 7, Drayton Fletcher for the Wolverines.
Took the water guys out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not a lot of room to work.
I was going to talk about that earlier. It's pretty cool coming here. You know, at Reed Field, we're pretty fortunate to have, you know, the fans right on the field and coming up here, kind of seeing Vian, same kind of atmosphere. It's a good game to start out, good facility to start out week 1 matchup, especially this caliber.
You got none of the fans here left from either side. Got end zone full of fans on both sides. As the Warriors have 1st down and 10. Howard gets the handoff in 73.
Carlton and also
Marshall Ross blows up his battle on the line of scrimmage and takes Hudson Howard to the ground. 2-yard loss makes it 2nd down and 12. Ryan does have a couple of big guys. 76 coming off the field. Clay Clark
coming in the game.
About 76 for Vian, about 6'5", 300.
No, Tanner Winlock's pancaked him every play.
Oh, yeah? Hand off to Howard up the middle. Met in the hole by number 40, Destry Bethel. Bring up 3rd and long for the Warrior offense.
Cash Collins, number 52, coach tackler there, helped out by Destry.
What do you got here, Stuart? 3rd and 10. 3rd and 11. Let's trying to find the button.
I think you're going to throw the football right here, guys. Tight end, little middle pass, skinny post.
Yeah, Wolverines in cover one. Got almost picked off again. Good job by Hendricks there to break that up and being picked off and be 4th and long.
4th and long, and they're going for it right here. 4 down territory.
.6:26 to go in the ball game. Warriors lead 39-18.
Yeah, all 3 receivers ended up in the same spot.
Yeah, I thought the same thing, Stuart. It was, might have been a miscommunication on routes. Cantrell tries to get the defense to jump off sides. Double tight end set for the Warriors. Hudson Howard behind Cantrell as he takes the fake snap. Now he's looking up the seam and it's picked off by 52. Cash Collins.
Nice pickoff there by number 52, Cash Collins.
Triple coverage there over the middle, threw right into it.
They've made an adjustment on those tight end seam routes. They're starting to cover that middle up, and they're making Cantrell pay. And Wolverines will take over at the 25-yard line. 6:18 to go in the ball game.
You got to read that linebacker at the quarterback position. You got to see him sinking to the middle, and we got to go a different route.
Wolverines come out with 3 receivers to the left. They hand it off to Mays. He gets to the outside, tries to turn the corner, and is pushed out of bounds by Marlon Moore.
Nice run by number 20, Deshaun Mays.
15-yard gain gives the Wolverines a first down at the 40-yard line.
Nothing new, guys. They've been stretching the field all night. Going to have to get upfield and make some plays.
.6:12 to go in the game. Diego Ramos comes to the huddle, gives out the play call to his teammates. Mays to the right of Ramos. They send Mays and empty it out. They throw it to the flats. Now Mays turns on the Jets. Wow.
Tell you what, boys, that's why he's going to be a stud in the future.
Wow. The senior running back has some speed, Kyle.
Yeah.
Kay Norman, the cornerback on this side, just got jerked down. He's going to go make the play. Wide receiver just jerks him down right in front of the official. Coach Beller was livid.
Wolverines score in 11 seconds to make it 39-24. Third lineman being helped off the field.
Penalty or not, boys, that guy turned on the Jets.
.64, the injured player, Nick Scoggins.
I'm going to get down here by Coach Beller because he's fixing to give this official an earful.
Time they run that same play to the left side to Mason Wright. Unsuccessful. And with 5:58 to go in the game, it is now a 2-possession ball game. We'll take a short break. You're watching Warrior football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through...
Wow, Kyle. Momentum all on the Wolverine side right now. They've been able to score 24 points in this second half against this Warrior defense.
Yeah, we talked about, these guys not going to give up. You're down to a two-score ball game here with 6 minutes to go. Vian still got all their timeouts too, so maybe
Better get ready for an onside kick.
They got their hands team in up close. A line drive kick goes to Cade Norman, and he gets hit hard by Gage Carlton.
Tackle by Gage Carlton.
At the 36-yard line.
Ball carrier Cade Norman, number 33.
Stuart, I'm with you, buddy. Win or lose tonight, this is a good learning experience for this team. Definitely going to be some film to watch in the second half, and they're just gassed here at the end.
You go in the halftime up 26-0. You've been outscored 24-13 in the second half.
Yeah, we got some new guys out there, and we got some learning to do. And you're going to get out of here with a win and have some good practice next week.
Warriors come out with 2 receivers to the left and a tight end on that way. They ran the ball that direction in this formation. And they look to do it again with Cole Scott. Got a flag on the play as he turns it on the left side and tries to answer the long touchdown run. Oh.
Finally pushed out of bounds there by number 7, Drayton Fletcher.
Man, it is tight on that sideline. Cole Scott.
Looks like they're going to have a chop block in the backfield.
Cole Scott down over there. Cole Scott's down over there on the sideline. Looks like he's cramping too. He's underneath the bleachers. I don't think I've ever seen a stadium like that where they have the bleachers opened up underneath from the ground level for where a player could get stuck underneath there.
So a chop block. Is that 10 yards, Stuart, or 5?
Like
that would be 15.
15.
Yeah. Bring up 1st and 25 for the Warriors.
The thing you never hardly see is they called it on a wide receiver and a running back. I think Coach, I don't know what they're doing. Official's asking, he's calling timeout.
Looks like the Warriors will have the ball at the 21-yard line.
They're talking about where the chain is set.
I got you. 5:44 left to go in the ball game. 1st and 25 for the Warriors, up 39-24. But the Wolverines have all the momentum right now. Hudson Howard takes the carry. Gage Carlton makes the tackle again.
Tried to stretch it, and nothing there.
And Howard's cramping now.
Cash Collins and Gage Carlton making the tackle.
Looks like Dawson Thomas coming in for Hudson Howard as he has to get stretched out as well. Play clock, or game clock ticking under 5 minutes. Handoff goes to Cade Norman. He's able to break tackles in the backfield. He's still moving. Now it's going to be a scrum pushing forward. Nice pickup there by Cade. Good job by Cade avoiding tacklers. And avoiding tacklers in the backfield. He was hit hard early. Brought down by a host of Wolverines. Bring up 3rd and long for Washington with 4:27 to go in the ball game. Just need to take care of the football right here. Milk this clock and do not let them score quick. A lot of their scores have been off of big plays. Wolverines showing blitz.
Big hole.
Good blocking by the line as they get to the front level of it, but Cade's still going to be about 7 yards short. It'll be 4th down for the Warriors at the Warrior 43-yard line. 3:50 and counting for the Wolverines. It's 4th and 5, so they might try to draw them off sides a little bit here. The Wolverines have been disciplined the second half by not jumping. Quick snap. Nice punt.
Wow.
By Mason Thomas, drives right down
Wow.
inside the 5. What a punt. Flipping the field on a 57-yard punt by Mason Thomas.
That punt was
That
kicked
might
by
be
Mason Thomas. Wow.
Game changer right there.
That's what you needed, guys. I'm telling you. But now you got to go and get a stop. You can't let them. They've answered this whole half has been when there was guys. You go back and think about the semifinals last year against Beggs. This has been the second half has been that semifinal from Beggs.
Right. Ball is on the 2-yard line. 3:17 to go in the ball game.
Looks like the ball's at about the 1-yard line.
Wolverines come out in 3 receivers to the left. And they're missing a lineman. They can't bring him in. So they're just going to play with 10. Now they have to burn a timeout. Probably not what the Wolverines wanted to do there.
No.
We'll take one with them. You're watching Warrior Football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Welcome back, Warrior fans. Vian has the ball after a timeout at their own 1-yard line. 3 receivers to the right or left. The handoff goes to right, and he makes Cole Beller miss and gives the Wolverines some breathing room right around the 10-yard line.
Definitely got to wrap up right here, Stuart. You said it a while ago. You know, we haven't put our hats on guys and haven't made tackles. These guys have some jets. They can turn it on the open field. So definitely just got to settle down, make plays, man. It's 2:48 here. Make some plays, and you're going to come out of here with a W.
Trips to the left. Handoff goes to Mason Wright, trying to get the first down. And Warriors do a good job. Nathan Rainey in on the mix. Case Taylor. Keller Howard. Check that. Able to stop right behind the line of scrimmage and make it 3rd and 3. The clock gets closer to the 2-minute mark.
The deep ball or a screen pass right here.
They're kind of, I know their offense is like this, but there's not a lot of urgency coming from the Vian team to try to score quickly here. So we're under 2 minutes in the game. Pass goes to Mays as he tries to get to the outside, and he does. Jax Hendricks.
You don't want to do that. Come on.
Wow, that could have been a penalty on Case.
He's lucky right there.
Yeah. Vian coaches.
First down for Vian.
Trying to get a penalty. Case. Love tapped him out of bounds a little bit there. Minute 47, first down for the Wolverines at the 18-yard line. Again, the Warriors need to make them have to earn this drive. Well, there's some miscommunication there by the receivers. It looked like they were trying to run a slip play. They're faking the pass to Mays, and number 3 for the Wolverines, Nathan Creasy, was continuing his block instead of trying to release.
Yeah, good job of corners right there, jamming the receivers up. There wasn't nowhere for that play to go, and he just had to throw it away.
Guys, I think you can probably say we've got this one, but lots of things to work on for next week.
Definitely.
Minute 42 to go, 2nd down and 10 for Vian. There's a penalty on the play. I think you're seeing some signs of fatigue because the Wolverines are slow out of the huddle.
Yeah, they can't even.
Quarterback's trying to get the ball snapped.
Taking their time, getting lined up, too.
It'll be a false start. Ramos snapping the ball, thinking his receivers were set. Warriors lead 39-24 with a minute and 39 seconds left. 2nd down and 15 for Vian. They come out in their empty set. Blitz up the middle by Howard. Ramos rolls to the left, throws back to the right, and pass defended well by Cole Beller. Pass intended for number 5, Jacob Brannick, and it looked like Jacob was a little bit short-armed on that one.
Yeah.
He could have made a play, but didn't want to get hit.
Yeah. He still got hit, too, though. Good coverage downfield, and you just a couple more plays, get out of this one, like Stewart said, get back, take the good, take the bad, talk about it, have a good week of practice next week, and roll into Sulphur.
3rd down and 15 for the Wolverines. Empty set. 3 receivers to the right. Ramos takes a snap, looking left, now tries to step up, throws it over the middle, and it is almost picked off by Cole Beller. I don't know what the little extracurricular stuff is. I've seen that a couple times now tonight.
Cole went up, and then he hit him. Cole ended up on top of him. I guess he just want to take a trail
roll over. 4th down and 15. Looks like Vian's going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching Warrior Football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hey, Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further. For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are the leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs all over Oklahoma and in Texas. Their involvement in and support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count.
4th down and 15 for the Wolverines, Kyle.
Could be their last play.
See what they have drawn up after that timeout. Had some success out of this empty formation. See if the Warriors bring some pressure. Some late pressure dialed up. They throw the pass to, nice play by Tatum Wilk to break up the pass intended for Deshaun Mays. Good coverage by Tanner Olson. Tatum Wilk with the big time play in for Jackson Hendricks, who had to hobble off on a couple plays previous to that. And the Warriors will take over at the 13-yard line of Vian.
Tatum Wilk, a little guy, got some ups, man. Basketball guy. Got up and did a little tip drill there, pinpointing that ball at its highest point.
He likes to try to block shots at his 5'8" height, but that was a good play there by him in his safety position. The Wolverines only have one timeout left, so you got to think that the Warriors are just going to nail on this.
We're going to nail on it.
they do line up in the victory formation. Hudson 7 yards behind Cantrell. And Major takes a knee. It was good. I saw the Vian coach go out there and talk to his defensive lineman and basically tell him, don't do anything stupid.
Week 1.
Yeah. And that's some good preventative coaching there by Coach Willis of the Wolverines. Boys, it was pretty at times and it was pretty ugly at times.
Yep.
But the Warriors come down hostile territory in Vian, Oklahoma, and knock off the number 4 ranked team in the state, Kyle.
Yep, a good start. A good start to a season. And like you said, a lot of good, a lot of bad. Guys, I'll be curious to see what Washington ended up total yards in the second half. They had 241 there in the first half. Came out guns a-blazing, and then really second half, I don't know if we had over probably 60 yards of offense. We had the kickoff, the big kickoff return, and then we had some good solid runs, but
2 turnovers really plagued.
It was pretty stagnant there in the second half for this offense, and the defense kind of laid down too. So, like you said, it'll be a good learning experience for this team. We've got a good team. Number 1, start out the season, you're always going to have a target on your back. So this team's going to have to continue to work through, work out the kinks and continue to grow as the season, because they're always going to have that on their back, and every week's going to be a dogfight. So, take the good, take the bad. It'll be a good week for film. Have a good week of practice next week, and we'll go on.
Stuart, thoughts? As he turns his mic on?
Well, guys, Washington's the number 1 team in the state. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But they played a very good Vian team that will go deep in the playoffs. You come out, you traveled 2.5 hours over here. You came out with a 2-touchdown victory. You played their socks off in the first half.
Right.
And you gave Coach Beller and the coaching staff a lot of things to critique and a lot of things they get to work on for next week's practice, and that's a good thing.
That's right.
You got a victory. Get on the bus, eat your pizza. Let's go home.
But yeah, again, Vian, you got to give them credit for not giving up, hanging in there the whole time, but they got some playmakers, and they're going to be a team that we'll see go deep into the playoffs, as they always do, and they played with a lot of heart tonight, but the Warrior offense was too much in the first half, and the defense was too. Got to clean up some turnovers, got to clean up some plays on defense where they were able to hit some big plays on us, and get that stuff fixed. But again, week 0, long season, hopefully a 15-game season for us, and just the start. Just glad football's back, Kyle.
Yep, I enjoyed it. I always do, man. You guys do a good job. I have fun. I enjoy it every week, and like I said, TJ, you're not going to be here next week. Me and Stuart will be up in the booth, and may have a guest on the sidelines, but hope everything goes well next week, and we'll see you the week after that, man.
For sure. We got Sulphur at Reed Field next Friday as the Warriors begin their home season, or home opener at Reed Field next week. Like Stuart said, Coach Beller have a lot to coach them up on this week, and open up their eyes a little bit, because the real stuff is starting. For Kyle Harris and Stuart McPherson, I'm TJ Scholes. Good night, and go Warriors.